Wait, can I just add John to our call? Wait, I'll message John. You guys chill.
In this pistol, looking to slow things down at the very
I'll message John if he wants to watch with me and Rob. But you guys chill. But me and Rob are just hanging out anyway. It's chill vibes in here. Wait, I gotta focus.
Away here to try and beat G2 at their own game.
Oh, Xander. By the way, Xander is why they
towards mid is going to be the kingpin here for G2 to give them information. The rest of
Xander's
the
been
map
insane,
is available.
huh? Playoff form?
Such a good entrance here to
his
insert
stats
himself
against
anywhere
NRG
now.
were crazy.
It was versus NRG though, so like
from 100 Thieves, and look at that buddy system coming out from the side as well. Always staying as a group.
we gotta put it with
They
like an
know G2
asterisk.
loves to fight together in the mid rounds.
They got to know Boostio is pretty much alone here. Goes for one fight, gets tagged pretty hard there, and now it's just going to be the swings from the rest of the team. But the lurk behind could pincer G2 just in time.
But then there's a double or a triple flank coming on the side of 100 Thieves, and it gets activated by the wall. So a 1v1
I'm gonna add John to our call, Rob, okay? So I'll make a new room.
Gives a chance for G2 to go into the site, but they are pincered. There is also a second lurk. You have to delay now for G2.
G2 has so many things activated on this map
Yo.
right now. They're going to back out and possibly go all the way around to meet with some more at long and create a better retake from that position, leaving just one.
There you guys go, John. We got John in the call.
Perfect so far. The smokes,
what's up?
the fault line slows the triple.
The boss man is here.
The boss man is here.
The boss man is here. I was just killing time with Tarik during that last match. And then next thing you know, he's like, what about getting John in here? And now 100 Thieves just crushed them.
Oh my god. Easy with a crazy 3K. We need a replay.
You have the salvos coming out from Trent all the way from behind. They have to watch for the push.
Wait, John, you think 100 Thieves can beat
them? Did not
them?
expect 3 players potentially.
Very low chance.
Very low?
But this is their best like shot.
Yeah.
Like,
coming off
G2
the
is
boss,
definitely
right?
coming in tilted.
Yeah.
And NRG was just watching yesterday, so like they're definitely in a good position to win.
Trying to find their early infos. He's jumping around.
Dude, that crazy yesterday. I don't want to talk about too much right now because we're in the middle of this, but oh my god. 11-2 to 11-11, bro. Insane.
Towards the middle.
Just for the viewership, it was a
yeah, no, that's what I was thinking. Like, for entertainment value was high.
We're doing it for you, bro.
Yeah, that's great work.
And if they can't protect each other, nobody's pushing.
There you go. See, Malin got the first
kill here is going to be able to do enough damage. A little bit to Cryo, but he'll still try to push forward here with the Spectre for now.
That was big. That was almost scary for.
Done a good bit of damage with that, though.
Yeah, the thing is, the lots have been utilized
getting
on
out.
the side of 100 Thieves to hold
Wow,
that back. The
look at
best
the
thing they
timing.
have now is that Vandal. The walls are
Cryo's here.
Cryo as well.
Oh,
He
yeah.
chance for
He
G2
got
to
timing,
walk
right?
back.
Yeah,
Holding that
I think
wall,
he's
so
got-
double
he got
swing and
timing.
take down Cryo.
He got timing.
Interesting choice to solo that
It's
off.
just a bad angle to hold.
In which org does Rob Moore play? That's rage bait.
What's your guys' time? So I don't spoil.
28, 27,
They could
yeah,
punish
same.
26, 25, 24.
Quick hit into the C site, but instead they know B is open and they go for the plan into B and play the pulse plant.
They leave it. Shock darts out. Almost gets the
3-3?
damage on that in the double bounce.
Oh my god, how did he survive
Jumbo
that?
actually grabs info on 2. Now they know they can play towards the BC side and watch the front side of B.
They win another
a little
force.
bit easier, but that is easier said than done.
Game of cat and mouse, everybody missing each other
They have
towards the
rockets
ceiling, but end of
soon,
the day,
surely?
it gives more time here
they
for
do.
Trent to get those salvos back up in the post plant.
Oh!
Just off. It does
what?
take the head shot.
I don't
Oh,
understand.
no.
Wait, how did that happen?
Strong on this one. Trent in the stinger.
Wait, he lost his mind.
Trent in a stinger.
Oh!
Wait,
His rockets!
happening?
Salvos are
Oh,
up.
no way.
Nah, Trent is
no
so
way.
clutch.
Cap is already there. It's going to be the push from Boostio here. They're both very
Oh!
clutch.
Dude,
When
his
does he
clutches
have
have been
Red
so
Bull clutch for Trent?
insane, man.
Trent is back,
Nah,
baby.
Trent is the
Not
best
letting
Tail.
go
Like,
from yesterday's game
don't tell
against
John I said
Sentinel.
this, but actually, no, John's the best Tail. But after John, it's Tail. Or Trent.
In the 180.
His Tail has been
like right
It's
back
his
to
meta.
life.
This is his meta.
How did he get a 3K there?
When he got that second frag, does the
Oh
damage
my
on the
god,
salvos.
bro.
It's an easy right
Darren's
click
looking
classic
over.
on the
Wait, he's
1v1.
talking over there. Holy f.
And with the trap play not working on the side of 100 Thieves, this should be a lot easier now for G2 to just gather their positions here in the post plant.
Oh, good shock.
Nice
Damage.
damage,
Yeah.
setting up for one of these sheriffs up top at least, so they can drop a few of these weapons and make
It's
it
like impossible
costly
unless
for
they bait
G2
Utah,
at
no?
least. But they should be
Yeah,
able to
they need to just do
wind
damage
this
or
road
like,
down and use the util to stop
Like
them
2
on the
hits?
way
or
in.
even die to the spike maybe. Ooh, wait,
Who's
there's so
gonna
many
jump
GPs
in
not there.
first? Target with Xander actually up top. He's gonna TP actually to the other box towards shore. Is it enough for him? No, they can't get in. VALORANT and Jogamo just racking up the ult points.
Just die to the spike.
EU does have an ult on the side, 100 Thieves, which is going to help here if they do get back into their buy round to stave some things off. But overall, the cleanup as Cosmic
G2's second round conversion has to be like the highest. Guys, we have John here. We have to get as much information out of him. Actually, no. It's actually sabotaging Sentinels if we get information out of him.
All right.
We should get Balin in the call and tell us everything.
They get Jonah P.
Big ult.
Damn.
Initiate utilities down. Asuna is going to be on top of the situation.
Jogamo's not been feeling it in these last couple games.
And these are the pushes you were mentioning here, Vans. These extremity lurks, all right at the beginning of the round.
They need Jogamo back. They need Jogamo back. Finesse is here? What did he say?
Very passively, soft side towards A.
Hello?
Here they come.
What happened? For G2 to plant, though.
What happened?
They're coming in fast. Smoke goes out towards A. It's been told across the map. It creates a bit of a one-way for a second, so he can see the feet. And Asuna is going to be able to make that call.
Is that a reference to my Jogamo comment?
Hold on, I gotta focus. Leaf to get into sight.
By the way,
and this is
Tarik, you're not wrong about Jogamo yesterday.
I feel like he's had slower starts, right? Like more than usual.
By the way, no. Trent, Leaf, and VALORANT all had 54, 57, 57 kills. Jogamo had 37
the first
yesterday.
2 stars being used here.
That's not usually like him, I feel.
We're out of G2, and you're starting to see here this creep towards this A side.
Mid control's been favored here the past few rounds. Lee's gonna find one, but the swing's gonna be there. Actually, keeps the crosshair perfectly placed for another frag. As VALORANT is there for a bit of safety.
I like the mid-round aggression, but
goes down, which was the case here. Still numbers
maybe a little
for
too early.
G2 as they look for more fights in mid that 100 Thieves almost gives.
Now they have the whole map to work
Wrong
with on
gamble.
G2's side, and 100 Thieves is trying to play the buddy system, hoping to read correctly that the lean is towards this A side.
Yeah.
But you can definitely see right now in front of your screen, G2 about to plant towards C. And that might be the tell immediately for 100 Thieves to just stay put towards this A site. Money's pretty decent. I mean, Asuna cannot really buy within the next round, but the rest can. But on a 4 versus 2, when you have no information on middle, you have no information when you're going to try to re-clear towards the C site.
I think G2 are good on Haven, though.
Sit a game, though, for round number 6. We do have 2 ults available for the attack side, and feels like they want to tempo up fairly quickly.
They're reading it, and they play right
2
into
for
it.
2, not that bad.
Very happy to get right into that aggressive spot.
Cryo, ISO.
It looks like 100 Thieves, they wanted to push a little bit more.
Double garage.
They only have the garage control. They're kind of still stuck in anchoring A site.
But instead, as everything stays super quiet, it's up to G2 to play the contact play that just got spotted here towards the ceiling.
Leaf instantly retakes mid to make sure they have this position for the spike plant.
Tap.
They're gonna take it.
They're going C.
Oh, they're gonna go
my
for
God.
it. No way. They
Wow, he still got him.
He still gets it.
Good read by
He knows
Cryo.
that somebody was gonna be playing outside the site.
Would have loved to see that fight, but I'm glad I got an overview.
Be a kill coming down onto Cryo though as they get back to safety. Protected on this
Cryo's my
site,
boy,
so
but he always loses the ISO.
Cryo?
Yeah, he loses so much.
Yeah.
Almost the last shot from EU as they get the room. It's going to be a fake though.
The best ISO ult player
Leaf
in the world is Meteor for sure.
I
don't think he lost one in Bangkok.
Yeah, he's going crazy, right?
Trent's plant is
it was
safe,
fun,
but now they don't know. Trent can buy only a bit of time here.
Oh!
Didn't see.
Time!
No way.
Wait, what?
Wait, what is he doing?
I think he wanted to kill both of them?
2 seconds left. Almost running away.
Yeah, I think he wanted to kill both of them, right?
He knows if he went for the plant, he would have
I don't
found
hate
util
it.
in his
That was
face.
a
and it was
ballsy
too hard to
play.
have.
Why do I feel like there's a
Clear out,
chance?
they see
There
the
is,
judge,
dude.
And they'll probably decide not
There
to push
100% is a chance.
and start working the A side.
I feel like... Yeah, let's see.
They know.
Let's see. Oh, he fell
They know,
asleep!
but the angle
Oh my god, he
almost
fell
was not
asleep!
there in time.
There's 2 more short, though. Oh, Teo ult.
Jogamo, one away from dimensional drift
It's
here.
late,
as
though.
Trent
Oh,
wants
he's
to
not
open
doing
up
it.
the site for the team on the left side. Do they take this? They're gonna have to focus it. This is really just to displace the team that's in A for now. They know they're not
Oh my
gonna
god,
get
he got a
too
kill.
on it, but
Oh my
100
god.
Thieves is staying right in the site.
Can he get another?
Ready to
No,
fight.
I saw him.
VALORANT forced back.
Both guys
through,
are here.
gets on
Both guys
EU
are
as he
here.
tries to
They're
jump
both
in.
here already.
And yeah, they should have
1v1.
pretty good looks coming in from the side. 100 Thieves, but Trent's gonna be able to
Dude,
be
he's
the one to
unstoppable in the
3K
clutch.
again.
A trap
All right.
play setup.
Eco for
Probably just
100
calling the timeout
Thieves.
within the next round. G2, though, actually using the dimensional drift. Respecting the plays for 100 Thieves, trying to find if there's a stack somewhere, and he sees 2 of them.
Oh, he gets behind. Still, Austin is going to be able to find it as the Rolling Thunder comes flying through in the eyes of Valen, trying to find one more.
Good hold.
He's going to get another one in
Good
the
hold.
crossfires. Valen
Valen's 10 and 5 already? When?
Absolutely drops 100 Thieves. Trent with the final one there as they know
Spam
they
kill
should
back.
be giving respect on the low.
Actually, not bad. They got 2 ults out of them.
But
now
you're
they
playing into
insert
the unknown.
A.
G2 hasn't really found anything behind that drone. So they have to play with noise now.
That dismiss B may alert 100 Thieves to a little bit of a play towards mid, but
Let's
they're
go
still
and
trying
see.
to get this commit towards A. The
Oh,
drone keeping
what?
3 focused on the smoke.
How?
Valen and the team are hitting C right
Did he just
now.
spam him?
And they
Or did you
have
see him?
absolutely thrown 100 Thieves for a loop on this.
Oh,
Valen got it.
I
What
think
he
he just
wanted.
spammed them, yeah.
Slays the
so
first. It
man.
opens
He
up
popped
the
his
site,
cage and died
all of that site for
immediately.
util down
Yeah.
towards C.
another
G2
spam kill
gets
for
an easy plan.
Valen?
You saw Xander
Should we
trying to
check
go
his
for a hero
PC though?
But another one of those
You guys have
scenarios where 100
anti-cheat
Thieves
for
has
your
no choice
stage?
but to fall back,
I'm
play
just
for
like
exits.
gambling so hard
Being read by
mid-round.
G2, they're already playing on the
100
extremities
Thieves are gambling
outside
so
of the
hard?
C side to not
Yeah,
allow
and
here
Lucy just sitting solo
players
side,
like
so
Asuna
committed.
or
It's
Cryo
reps.
Yeah.
close
It's
that
like
gap.
C is like
and try to
impossible
get
to
the
hold,
better
no?
crosser. Xander's so low.
How's he even alive?
Yeah, they felt like
That's a
escape
great
or
recovery
Something,
from
right?
G2.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah,
taking
but they must have
fights.
the spam. You need to spam like left.
Super
More
dangerous
left?
positions here in the
Like
beginning,
more
and
left
it
than you
seems like
think,
G2
right?
is one winning the chip
Yeah,
war,
it's
and
always
also winning the
in this
info
game. It's
war.
always more than you think.
That's so
You just
true.
post
That's
that
actually
flash
so,
up
like
here
all
from
like
the
the
side.
mid one on
It
Haven,
did
like
get
or
contact
the
to
mid one
somebody
right
into
here,
middle.
like for
Yeah, on the
window.
window.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
the
so
option
fucking
is
far
they were
left.
gonna re-clear here, and they do so with the drone.
Yeah, happens to me all the time.
So well played.
Oh, Xander re-peaked? I guess they
Valen
baited
starting
him.
us off on the round
But that was
again.
like, I don't know. Oh,
Given the smokes, given the angles, and the first
whoa, good
bloods.
molly. Didn't go off.
This push
What?
has to happen, but they still can't even come up with
What a shot
combo
by
kill
Leaf.
on that. 100 Thieves
they're all here.
are having a bit of
Fucking
trouble
team
getting
fight.
this successfully tagged down to the
wow.
members of G2, and
see it,
G2 again.
All right, let's wrap it
run
Might be
up.
Rob's,
through
right?
a
Yeah.
site.
It was 6
Just off the edge there, Valen taking some damage as he
Yeah, they
moves
baited that
in and
also.
out with the spike, a pretty scary spot. This is Jugamo has the same job as they did the other round when they worked over towards C and they took Boostio down. Valen did rather. So they're kind of rinsing and repeating with a slight variation to this play. Now they'll go A once again.
Look at that.
Ooh.
What the?
Cryo with one, but again, the one and done. It seems like all 100 Thieves is able to get here against G2.
Xander's 20 HP. Best thing you can get here is a
We'll
weapon
see
if
his
you win
loss
that
in
against Leaf.
Yeah. You?
Stinger.
Player standing.
Still good for one.
Trent
will get 3 here.
Answers back, and it's
One
just going to
clip.
be power and numbers here for G2, knowing where the defensive
Trent will
100
get
Thieves
3 there, you
is, and
said?
that
Oh, I
they
see.
can overrun the 3v2. The-
Yeah.
To take full
All
control
right,
of
big
the
round here
portion
for
of
100
the map.
Thieves.
And
We
G2's
got
utility is
fucking
just
2
very
pie
good to
watches.
find that at the mid round.
5 rounds in a row now for G2, and it's just it's seamless for them.
Good shock.
100 Thieves continue to lose the first one and then cannot convert the 4v5.
Oh,
Who
no.
will do it again? Valen with another first blood, but he gets traded out. And now they even up the numbers a little sooner on the round. Will it be enough as the hit
Cryo, big
continues
kill.
still
Ult?
towards A?
Ult?
Cryo
Ult?
says yes. EU rings true with another shot onto Jonah P here.
Whoa, is
As
he gonna
the
win this
kill
one?
contract.
Surely.
Who's gonna sign off on this one?
Bro, he
And
can't win
it
an
is gonna be
ult.
Leaf. Cryo's not having a day.
Why is he,
inside
like,
that, but
one-tapping?
EU with 4
I don't know. I think he's.
capitalizes on the
I don't
round,
know.
so
I think
He's
100
lost his
Thieves
mind.
In the kill contract.
If you care,
Popping
yeah.
right up.
If
EU
you
greets
care, he
him, and
said.
EU's
Yeah.
now at the top of the
Oh, you
charts,
should
16
practice
and
it.
You should,
6
yeah,
for
Like,
yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
sense.
And it gives them a chance to work their attack side now. But he's going for a double TP. This will now probably use
Radiant is not
just
competitive.
regular
Let's get
util,
that.
try to get a TP
Let's
into
establish
sight
that
and get some
concept, bro.
upper hand and maybe play within.
I'm
towards the
being
end here for
sniped,
100
brother.
Thieves.
Jogamo answers a ghost out of garage. They're going to try
It's
to take that
over.
mid space right away, and it's 100 Thieves is going to have to push forward now. They realize they've lost what's behind. Yes, they do. They're going AC side with, like you said, the TP in sight. Xander's high on the bookshelf, just on that left side. G2's going to set up.
Oh my
give
God, they're
himself
waiting
protocol
for
this time.
them.
Dude, they just know.
Yeah.
Oh, distraction, chaos.
Oh my
Crushers being
God,
broken,
they
but really it's just the
waited for
angles of
them?
100
They
Thieves
know they're
as
gonna
they try to
push
get
when
through.
they're
G2's
down?
tied their shoes together.
They
and it's
crossfired
another
like that?
Pistol round, their pistol
Would you
here
force here?
for G2.
Nah, I believe. Oh, actually.
100 Thieves stinger by though. So back into the
Honestly,
pistol
like,
round, and it didn't work
if you have a
before.
good force
Hopefully
strat,
this
then you
time
should do
around
it.
with better
But if we're
weapons.
just winging shit, then probably not.
That's tough. I mean, that's what the Breach can do. You don't see that on 100 Thieves side, so they couldn't.
Especially on this map, right? Especially on this map.
Util to start it off and delay.
Yeah, it's a good map to
Have to push forward here. They want to get all this aggression. Relay bolt only stuns a few as G2 quickly tears down the stingers of 100 Thieves to make sure they can secure a second round. Util running, jumping.
Oh my god, bro. I mean, at least we snuck through at this point. G2's gonna make it as well.
It became a big pain point for him.
Look at this though. Now it's a perfect stack for G2 into Garage. They have a stun out and ready for Trent so they could stop the push, move it in.
What the fuck?
That's one kill from Asuna. Oh, they're just looking at each other, taking Polaroids before the fight.
He's in!
It's going to be enough.
How does he get that kill? Cryo cells!
Stays and Trent stays. He's going to dodge one.
He has a clue!
Decisively two headshots.
This guy's not being shot at!
But he had the armor.
What the fuck?
Now he's got a sheriff in a bit of time.
Nah, this guy got full armor, bro.
In this
He's
2v3.
full aura. He's just full aura, strafing their bullets.
Boostio trying to go for a lurk info.
Fucking Neo in the server.
All of Leaf
Amercias are wicked.
Yeah, what the fuck? Their arms fell off or what?
With the Arc Rose.
I don't know. They had a rest day.
Spot now for
Should be more than ready.
Yeah.
Flash didn't actually get the ping though, so Boostio has a window to be able to sneak in.
Oh my god!
If they win this round though, he's on Pie Watch. But like, if they win this round,
like
this would be the start of it. Watch shot. Bang. Ooh, he actually hit it. Holy fuck. He actually hit it.
Hey, Boostio is good for one to sheriff.
Wait, if he dies here, he pies. Oh god.
And now the 2v2.
He's gonna die here. He's gonna die here in pie.
He set up the pie.
He set up the pie perfectly. Look. Oh, he pied. It's a perfect pie.
Right away.
But why is he taking this fucking
Will he be able to close the distance on one?
He's lost his mind.
He's taking a risk that he assumes no one is lower CT.
He sticks between them.
I don't know.
mean, pushing towards one's gonna.
It's so early.
Further away on either play, and yeah, it's gonna be too tough. Valen comes around.
Bro, if I'm Xander, I'm mad, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what the?
Put him in the worst situation, right?
You're pushing towards B.
It's map one, relax. Bro, they look dead in the water, dude.
Stacks on the C side on the previous round.
The closest it was 3-3.
But now in round number 16, it's a different setup on a
Oh
defense.
my
Push down
god.
Window that surprises them.
Oh
Quick
my
trade
god.
though on that situation. It's going to speed things up as you see the rotations coming now from the defense a little bit more forward to the site.
Oh
Xander
my god.
He gets insta-smoked by Valen.
There's just nothing you can do.
What are these plays coming from the IGL here on the first map? Joggamo on the trade.
Oh my god, the Neon ults. It's just getting worse. It feels like 100 Ds are like playing ranks a little bit.
Boostio is alive now, looking where the
Yeah,
lurk
I mean,
might be
G2
and
are
where his
just
next
miles
target
ahead from them.
could be for a successful shot.
But I guess
They're
it's just bad now. It's like fucked.
23 seconds
I don't
left. I
know.
mean, you gotta save.
This is different with this singer, bro.
Though, at this point.
Is it the skin? They're all rocking the same skin.
The stinger skin?
And then
Is
he
it the hack?
peeks right in between
Yeah,
before
maybe
the
it's
firewall comes up.
Definitely doing something.
Which stinger skin is it? I don't even know.
10 seconds left.
Is it the new one?
Towards the A site.
Chat, what's it called?
Creates a mini gulag for him to win. Fall back.
Cyrac?
The
allows for the rest
yeah,
of the team to come
Cyrac.
in and help out.
Yeah.
If Boostio wins this, you go
How hard
bald?
it is to fake out Joggamo
me
with
and you.
Neon plays, right?
No,
The guy is
never
the
mind. No,
movement
it's okay.
master.
What?
Committed to this one, though, so let's see what happens now. A 1v1 isolating towards the grass.
Bro, you never
I'm
know.
more
This
to
guy
lose
runs
than
the
you,
vision.
bro.
Wait, what the fuck?
There for a second. Pulls back in with the wide swing. He's gonna have a hot foot here.
No,
Nah, it's gonna lost his
Like,
mind.
get a count on
Rockets.
here over the last
He
few
tried.
days. They're
You give him a
kinda
thumbs up. You
ridiculous.
give him a double thumbs up.
up from Val.
Oh my
You know you
god.
know
No, Boostio might. Did he just crash out?
The chair has been uprighted.
Holy f. No, I'm not gonna lie. Boostio might swing on Valen backstage. Because Valen's been talking mad shit. I would not be surprised if Boostio swung backstage. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm calling it in
We need
advance.
a backstage footage here.
I hope there's security back there.
For the side of 100 Thieves, try to move in the way that you wanted to towards the A side.
I don't think there
because
is.
you have to expose yourself as well to have the correct
There's
round.
room
Look at
for a
Joggamo
swing
watching the
here.
interaction.
So you can
Look at
scale
Joggamo
up.
watching the interaction.
The teams like
I lost his mind.
What IGLs are there in NA?
He could maybe start walking
Like,
down
not
to
in
be the
tier one.
backstabber into the hit of the C site.
that combo.
T-Dog?
Actually.
G2
T-Dog,
are
Muncie?
looking to close this one out already. They take
Poppin?
down Cryo, so they're not going to
Poppin's
have the
IGL?
ISO safety.
Vora?
Or
Yeah,
double tap
apparently.
coming into
What
the
the
site
fuck?
from B is still the idea.
Well, how do you say it like
They have to clear
that?
everything on their sides if they want to do something different.
And G2 knows it's going to be a B hit. Look at those positions from both Joggamo and
Wait, it's
Valor.
under
It's
IGL.
confirmed.
He IGL'd
You have
the
no
enemy.
choice now.
Low key might be the
He
angle.
decides to commit to
There you
this.
go.
Oh, that's EU stuck. Easy check. And another one.
Maybe he'll play better if he's in full control.
The timing is a very
Bro, he's smurfing versus fucking irons.
One last one onto Boostio, who's still
fucking
trying to get
disgusting 100 Thieves.
Valen, who else would it be?
Oh my
the
God.
IGL to find the lurk around the map. And G2
Hey, stand up more, you pussy. I'll see you backstage.
On Haven.
A masterclass from G2.
Damn, bro. He's talking hella shit there. I love it.
I thought it was friendly, but it's personal.
No, this is personal, bro. This got personal.
As we start, a lot of focus towards the middle of the map for Thieves as G2 is creeping into B main.
Dang.
Trent's making all of this fake towards middle first.
Here we go.
Salvos drone up towards the side of A so that you pull the rotate away from B. Zender's stuck alone.
5v5, swarm.
You got the safety, but how safe is it? The team drops in. They
Asuna,
waterfall
cryo.
off of heaven to give each other the support that they need. This is exactly how you need to retaliate. Just Jogamo and Trent left alive in the two that you would honestly want in this position.
Information on the third as Boostio drops.
Oh my god.
They're trying to create a crossfire between the backside of the column.
Oh my god.
It's going to be Trent now. In the
oh my god.
He could have it again.
Oh!
It's just going to be the flick. It's just going to be the flick. He jumps. He
Dude, that was so close.
Oh my god. I can't believe he lost.
Yeah, Trent had that, right?
It's so hard.
Yeah.
Boostio already starting to get out of his chair there. Trying to answer back. IGL jumps to we had from last game.
Bro, are you just getting me with all these questions?
Lurk is down
Yeah.
and
Yeah, this is.
I mean, like I know it wouldn't be Xander because I played with him.
Yeah, but like
maybe,
if anyone, it would have to be Xander out of those guys.
I feel like it would be the coach.
You could maybe try to create some space.
No, like
players only. Players only.
Players only?
Yeah. Don't see your head.
Maybe Peter. This is the longest.
He'll just say it like on impulse randomly.
He's in the right angle for now.
Yeah, it's like just random. Oh
Just
shit.
randomly boost it. Oh no.
a little bit of miscommunication there. A fraction of a second off to get that.
The nade, yeah, the nade
back.
missed. The nade missed.
And they will try to take mid. So nice little back and forth from G2, but they're not gaining too much space with everything that they're using. They have to stick together with just these classics. One for Cryo.
The thing is, I've never been in a situation like that, so I don't know.
Already, you have the run.
Like my teammate stands up every round.
No, you definitely don't say that.
You need this type of activation coming out
like,
from a player like Cryo.
I'm like trolling.
I see. Like, if he's getting hyped, like whatever, right? Yeah.
On one map could just turn it in the favor of 100 Thieves, and in this moment, we need him to activate so we can push the map.
Wait, that was
nice. Rare G2
Yeah, they did eco.
100 Thieves as well. It's all an insert play so far. TP's trying to get players back to safety, but as it's not really being contested by 100 Thieves so far, G2 feels
someone said
close enough of that gap to try to execute towards
number of util kills this game, 400 gifted.
400 gifted?
100 Thieves knows they have. They can just lock
100.
down towards this
For how many
A
util
side.
kills?
Yeah, how many util kills are they gonna get this game? Like both teams combined.
Easily done behind the guys.
What's like an average amount?
And they haven't taken any damage.
Oh, bro, this guy's trying to. I have the fucking accountant here. I've been off like trying to guess.
Good vision caught though.
Say a number, bro.
Bro, I don't know. I don't know how many happen on a game usually.
I said 7. I said
7. That's it.
Jogamo as G2 is trying to find a
I'm just kidding.
location.
I'm gonna go ahead and say 4.
Give them another frag, a little bit of safety.
That's it?
No. Actually, you're right. 6.
You know, Trent is good for 4.
6.
Trying to wait out the clock for sure. They should be pitching in against G2.
Wait, Cryo's shooting back.
They already got all that information.
That's bonus.
From Cryo, so they could actually play the mid round like they are.
Thank you for the 5 gifted, bro. I'm sorry about the people in the chat.
Know it yet, right?
They have no sense of humor.
Like a bit of a quiet half, but Cryo is 9-0 on the scoreboard. Already has the res to bring up here, and he's going to get challenged towards heaven. He's 10-0 as he gets finally taken down by the dog. Still shots towards
he thought he fell.
Leaf just kind of hopped in there sideways without any protection for a moment. They're going to lose him as Jogamo has to do a little bit of repair on that play. Once again, he's very close to getting another kill, but Asuna just drives the barrel right through Jogamo as Trent falls as well. They look for Jonah P. 2 bullets left. He's going to have a tough one.
Hitting up.
Asuna and team.
Oh my
Blood
god.
in the water, and they chase down.
Are you okay, me?
4th round.
I'm okay. Are you guys okay?
A smoke thrown just on Mail to make them think mid's being played for a moment here. And yeah, you're right on the dimensional drift. It's going to start accessing the site as drone goes down towards the bottom. 2 on screens, just straight up peeking a lobby. All right, into the site.
What?
That Boostio firing just to left and right.
Surely not, right? Surely not.
Apparently.
Was that bad registry?
And that's going to be on
something
Asuna.
Server's lagging, no?
Can they protect it?
Showstoppers
No!
The answer is
so
no to that
sad.
question. Jagomo's
All this
looking
because he
beautiful on
didn't
this
kill
round.
him.
A possible ace in his
Oh
eyes. He was
my
trying to more.
God.
Trent should get the side of Xander here.
He's not ready for
That's
this
a
guy.
quick shot, and they are just all
I'm not like trying to get some
over.
freebies.
Too much of that for 100 Thieves.
Yeah.
He's putting himself in some good spots.
Big round there for Jogamo. Indeed, you just mentioned that double.
Like, you know, like there, he gets his, goes back,
somehow
missiles.
still punish Lee.
Yeah.
Easy.
He always plays away though.
Or they just ran out the smoke for the side of 100.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. There's a round on split where you guys, it was you on site as Tejo, and the rest of the
so mad.
dude, the rest
mad
of the
that round.
team was off the site. It was like the complete opposite.
Going through all of that.
From EU there with the wall going up and down. So successful so far. Drone
Oh my God, the fucking drone went right over.
Parkour from the drone, and it makes it over the wall.
Yeah, you can jump on the box and make it.
But that wall in that drone.
It's kind of insane that it's
really
only
give a
like
chance for
300,
Jogamo to find a
and
time
Sova
to
drone is
isolate a
400.
1v1,
I feel like they should change
pushes
that.
Cryo
Like,
away,
the
so
tail
they're
drone
already
should
set
cost
there for
more?
Phosphor towards B main.
Or
He
Sova
just
should
has
cost
to
less, to
reset
be
and
honest.
play the mid round, waiting for the Sables to come back up.
Wow,
Potentially use the
what a
Armageddon.
trade.
100 Thieves are so much more proactive here than they were on Haven. Pushing those sides to take the fights a little earlier. Cryo's in such a scary spot, but they're trying to push in here with the other side of Asuna getting caught up on the rope.
Wait,
for a moment,
that
and
went
they both
terribly,
get taken
bro.
down.
That
As
went
the smoke goes
terribly.
down, so do they. EU, another one where they drop in without a protection for each other, and he takes advantage of it.
Wow, he almost
Another one,
isolated
a little
them,
too
but
high on
damn, they
Valen
played
there
as
as he
well.
tries
What
to
the fuck?
readjust,
That
and
was good, that was
Boostio
good. Those good
back
jiggles
on
by
that
Lee.
rotation simulator here for the round.
It was a nice try.
Wait,
so
I
it looked
walked
like
back
they
in
were
right as
hinting a bit there for
Asuna
100
popped
Thieves,
his
but Boostio
rocket.
was
Then
always
what
the
happened?
support with the
No,
full line.
that was not
A
pretty.
site to
It was
potentially
not
get
pretty.
the stun. Into Vince, into Mail.
3v0.
himself?
Guys, Boostio's
Values
alive.
Showstopper, but
I think he's whiffed it,
they
yeah.
ran outside of that smoke.
He got
for Cryo,
missiled
greeted by
and then
3
like he
players
couldn't
on
go
G2.
forward, I think.
They just had to land
And
their
then
shots.
he
just
because
got
the
went off
Showstopper
his
was going to do
wall.
so much damage.
Why are you guys saying 3v0?
Timeout.
Boostio's still
G2
alive.
takes another
That's weird.
round.
Because they had a lot of money to work with. 4 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
But this time,
12
was the
6
goat.
choke is...
could potentially
Wait,
be their
Nico's on
last
Falcons,
buy until
right?
They might have to go for a
Yeah.
half buy
Oh
in
my
the next.
God.
Nico, Monacy.
The good
Oh
news
my
is that they
God.
wasted out a lot of that util out of G2 in terms of the ults.
Wait, there was a lot of debate whether
And they
I
had
was
their
having
own
lunch or dinner
Armageddon.
in the chat.
Just swing
Yeah,
back
they
in
were
their
trying to rage
favor if
bait me,
they
I
can.
think. But what are your thoughts on that?
A little bit more focus for 100
It was
Thieves on that
5:30.
vent so they
It
can
was just
rotate
like,
back
I
and
didn't
forth.
eat lunch,
G2's
but
been
it was
so quick
early
on
dinner. I
these
didn't eat lunch.
instances, talking about quick.
They keep saying
Boostio
lunch question
stepping
mark?
up
Lunch
to
question
take
mark?
down Leaf on that
Did I
lurk.
say
Yeah,
lunch when I
same
shut
thing.
up?
Yeah, you
Now
said
looks
lunch.
like
You're
they
getting
try to
food.
activate
Because I didn't
something
eat
mid here
lunch,
with
that's why.
Jogamo as they clear out a little bit more space
Late
to
lunch.
force a fight. Oh my gosh. Quite a bit of util for one, but
Lunch?
it is
Lunch?
space gained.
At
They don't
5:30?
realize that Jogamo is going to be timed on this right
calling
now.
every
He's
meal
some
lunch.
of the,
Good luck
he
to
takes that space.
They
Hey,
spam this wall.
use some of the good
Armageddon
luck
can be used
classes
out
as well
now on
last
the
night.
defensive side from EU.
It's you.
Star 2 on top of that.
30 seconds.
They're the
Jogamo
save it for
loses that
special
fight to
occasions.
Asuna.
I don't think it was
The
special
Hail
enough.
Mary now to split into the B site.
No, that was as
Heady
special
play.
as it gets.
The draw right
Wait.
in front of B main stops G2
Ooh.
from getting in. Xander's ready for that
Nice.
play as well off of his own stars. And almost a shot. Trent's though
Oh.
very ready here as him
Trent.
and Jonah are looking to
10
both
seconds
get
left.
this peak up top.
Good blast.
Nice
5
delay
seconds.
coming in. Just a few seconds
He
to
has
get the
time,
spike
he has
plant down.
time.
They are going to be able to
It's
get this,
1v1
but it
though.
has
He
to
just take his
stick now.
timing.
It's not one.
Jonah has rolling thunder
Oh, I
now
heard him.
on a 2v1 for G2.
Damn,
Trent
Trent.
on the one
Trent.
tap.
Wait, Boostio went for the
He's able to
martyr
close
just
that
right after he
round down
died.
and
You
get
know he's
another
not
orb for
comfortable.
himself. And
Yeah,
now
I've been
they're
seeing
kinda
it
pinned in
everywhere
here
in
to
my-
A, and 100 Thieves have made a very
Twitter and
fast
everywhere.
rotation, but
Oh.
Asuna was not ready for
That's
jogging mid.
tough.
You just walk and looking the other way. Smack on
That's
the
tough
side.
as well.
V2
Oh.
just pushed up so hard again. The blast comes through over the shoulder.
Oh
Xander
my
answers back, though.
god.
They've been able to collect a few. He is still pinched in
The
this
jiggles are
position.
good, huh?
Valen just limping
Jiggles are
to the
so
left,
good,
trying
bro.
to draw the
Look
fight.
at this,
He knows
man.
it's
He's getting
there.
peppered down. Like,
As Leaf makes
Bro,
himself
Hennessy was just
known in
walking
that
through
fight
their
in
death
4 in a
everywhere.
row now, even after
Who's walking
the
through their
100
death,
Thieves
Asuna?
timeout to push to play a
100 Thieves,
protocol
they're
on
just
B main.
walking everywhere.
It's not
dying.
enough to get
Is it
round
a
number
main
9.
duel? I see.
100 Thieves' economy is in shambles. Shares across, Stingers trying to go for a trap play behind this drone, and it spots nobody.
Oh, he had the shorty when he hopped up there, thinking the hell from Jonah P was in. So just tiny mistakes being tagged
Tails
on
could
by
go
100
hard,
Thieves,
but-
I think G2 is still in a pretty good position here with the weaponry. Rolling Thunder? just past EU. They're able to get through
The
this
counter
one.
stun and the flash.
He was stunned too. Oh no! Fumbled a little bit on this one. Trent now
He
within
walks
the smoke,
back in?
easily able to take down Boostio.
No!
And yes, they went for it.
I mean, I
fans.
know I see everything, but it just looks bad for my
Hit a
POV.
few, but the clone
I
being
mean, the
thrown by
ult is
Tarik with a
ambitious as
TP
fuck.
away
The breach ult?
On an
just
eco,
allows Trent
yeah.
to just reset a bit, set
Yeah.
the crosshair in. Go for that kill.
Oh,
Xander now tests it
fuck.
towards the B site, but
I mean,
now
Xander is
two
trying
players
his
inching in.
best.
Last player standing.
Doesn't know the TP
All
came
right,
through.
who do you think is the best player on 100 Thieves?
Just how quick G2 are moving.
Cryo,
They're
obviously.
doing it
Cryo?
so different. The
Yeah,
last
yeah.
time we saw him play
Damn,
split,
it's
we
decent,
were
obvious,
seeing
though. I mean, the
only-
mid plays where you
the only
didn't
series they
really
won,
see
these guys going
aftershocking
nuclear.
Mail
Yeah.
room,
Yeah.
and
If you look at
Giacomo
his
and Van
stats
would
for the
appear in
split,
Mail
he
room
was
almost
like,
underneath
depending on who you
the
look at, was
aftershock, even taking damage
1, 2, or
sometimes.
3 highest
I
rated
mean, with
player
100
for the
Thieves
split.
Sage there, G2 have flipped the way that they're doing this. Yes, they still have
wait.
Leaf lurking,
Speaking
but
of the man
they are
himself.
finding some creative ways.
No shot.
Oh, they got the
to
breach
get
ult
through
back?
these rounds. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
I mean, I guess good value.
That's going to be a tough one to get
Around
through.
secure.
Got the
We
first
like
kill,
low,
but didn't
the
react to
minions.
continue with more ults. Thinking that G2 was already pulling away after that first fight, but we'll
I like the one
aggressively towards the safe site.
where he splits it out
Armageddon
better.
Boostio
Wait,
doesn't have very much more to stand in right now. That is a safe spot as Asuna takes
Wait.
down Jog.
Oh my
Still
God,
a lot
almost.
of chaos in sight as they fire through the smokes, but you can see all the members still towards A main now. It's only
Go
Jog
through
that's
that
been
smoke. I know you wanna
lost,
do it.
and Asuna.
oh my god, so many gaps.
Oh.
Oh, he's so
Volpe?
dead.
That slows behind them. Oh, the timing.
Dude, this look.
No,
they're
that's
not-
the
they're
ult
so-
we're doing?
Yeah, they're so far ahead.
On this split matchup
That's the
so
ult?
far.
Oh my
my
god!
God.
That might have been the sickest spray transfer. Nah, that might have been the
Holy
sickest
shit.
spray transfer.
Boostio
Holy sh!
is up right away.
No, actually
And it
though,
looked like it was G2
Actually,
once
probably the
again,
sickest
about to
spray
shut
transfer,
down
like,
100 Thieves until the IPL
this year,
comes
dare I
in,
say?
and he takes G2 for a walk.
Enemy remaining.
No joke.
That's slow. He
No
was
joke.
pushing through. It's just one of those, just give me the moment, give me the moment. And you give Boostio the moment. And
Holy
he
fuck!
finds it.
Holy
Also,
fuck! He broke everything. He broke everything for that. He broke everything for that transfer.
Yep. All right. And he's just going to get faked out on this one. Leaf with the squad this time. So they're flipping the way that they're lurking on this map. Or on this round, I should say.
He gave it up when they had an opportunity to punish Xander. Also, the lurk
Z.
coming through from
Oh my God,
Torik
timing.
Middle saw.
Oh my god! Wait, everyone's dead.
Okay, all
How
this
did
happening
everyone
off
else
camera,
die
but
Yeah.
while
I
we
was
were
gonna
seeing
mention that
Boostio?
You
That
have the
is
showstopper
tough.
that was spotted crossing over into middle, so they
It's like the
avoided
3
that
mid on
spot.
Haven.
Waited down towards mid and somehow got all the punishes onto 100 Thieves walking out. This should be a guaranteed round unless Xander goes nuclear.
He has to. Can he have a moment again? Stunned up. Oh, the shot just to the right of Jogamo as they beautifully play off that util. And now it's Boostio again. Like you said, been playing the fault lines from across the map. Isn't necessarily there for the trade as it were positioned.
I mean,
Now
we
last
got
round of
we're
the
like
half.
we're like 11 and 1
Three
them on
stingers on the
defense.
side
That's
of
with the same
100
call.
Thieves and just info gathering coming out from G2. Little spot, one player inside vents.
Damn, this shit might be
You need to
over.
nerf this your ult. This is
And
ridiculous.
they definitely saw the wall on middle, so
true.
a similar 2-1-2 setup coming out for the defense, but Cryo still wins that fight against Jogamo.
Cryo's been playing
The
amazing
Euro
this
kit
half.
has been insane for a while.
Shutting down everything he needs to. Getting one basically in the situations, honestly. And it has been huge.
What would you nerf the Euro ult, chat? I don't even know.
Look
How would
for
you do it?
Saying, will Cryo give us another fight? He's actually backed off all the way. Asuna might get the check-in, though.
Just the duration?
step.
And it's a good spot that you mentioned. This
Yeah.
hasn't
That's
really
it?
been checked or played at all by 100 Thieves. But
Oh.
now, as they lose
The
B-Heaven with
speed?
Asuna falling, Cryo was going to be out in the open.
Nerf duration and
G2
vision
commits
slightly?
towards his
Damn,
B-site.
Frame, you're giving us ideas? Honestly, W,
They're
man.
wondering if they should rotate. Here comes EU now, trying to get himself over Cryo with another one. Oh, nice pit.
What's happening here?
30 seconds left. Spike
Perfectly played. Oh,
One enemy
Jonah B
remaining.
still trades the shot, but it's enough for the
Oh
teamwork.
my god,
as
Leaf.
Leaf locks that one down.
Wait, the stun from T-Spawn?
The
Holy
2v1
fuck.
here as
Bush is in
Leaf
Narnia.
surges
Yeah.
around.
Wait, all is gonna
Ult
go
dropping
down.
though.
It's about to go out. The jig is up. Oh, they stay hiding.
The double
That's
Wait.
beautiful. Boostio
They played that
on the
well.
corner with
That was
Xander.
good.
They
unfortunate
get
for
the
Leaf,
kill.
though.
They get the 6-6 first.
Like,
half.
no one
was-
That's
that shot was
broken
really
by
good.
round. Well, they're able
To hold the
tie
side,
it up
like to hold
versus
from the split.
G2
That
here.
shot
was really good. The question is who's getting it, you or your roommate?
No, I said I was giving her half of mine.
Actually is going to have a spot to hide
they brought, they brought the one that
They brought yours?
Yeah.
Side here from 100 Thieves. They try to come around. Salvos would cook whoever's in that spot. And I'd say Valen doing a great job at staying alive, preventing that spike from going down so far.
We got Skamaz.
Just a single man up.
Wait, what is this right here? G2's down? Go 100 Thieves, come on. I want 100 G2 to sweat. That's all I want.
Details there.
Yes.
Necessary. Oh, he times it perfectly. Baited into the smoke.
Trent 1v3, I've seen this.
And now it's Trent. Is this too much to ask? Is both members, all three, I should say,
he's not ready.
Thieves
Oh my god, they whiffed a
the
little.
last moment. Asuna gets that one.
So that Asuna could save his satchels to potentially get into the site from heaven. Just depends what happens now if they want to scale into the site.
Okay, focus.
Have a decent read, a stack towards this heaven.
Ooh. They got a smoke behind them too, so they can start to push up a little bit here and be dangerous. Looks like Jog actually got out of that situation.
What's lunch? Everything same day. Same thing every day, bro.
So
Kebab.
to stop, and now it falls
Kebab
apart.
and rice.
Control is there for 100 Thieves. The shorty does not connect. Valen looks to toy here with Cryo, but it's only going to last so long as they continue to wipe out the rest of the members of G2.
Help! I'm
Just
stuck!
a stiff win to take out Jog here behind the wall.
Door stuck. Door stuck.
Door stuck! Please! I'm begging!
Rounds are very much needed here on the side of 100 Thieves. And it's a nice little wall you see that was being placed up by Cryo. It goes through it, it covers up towards the vents. You don't have to be out.
Poor Myung has to eat kebab and rice every day too? Nah, she gets something else.
With fainting some mid-stars too as well. As 100 Thieves start to push up, they have some options on this. A great fault line actually hitting 3. Does Asuna know that he's alone in this situation?
Oh my god, oh my god. As soon as this fucking went, I don't even know.
Oh my goodness.
The comms weren't there that they could follow the disruption. Yes.
He just completely sent it for fun.
Really great retaliation.
Like he got stopped, but he said, nah, I don't get stopped for nobody.
And you already have a TP back from Jogimo, so he's
like, okay, let's try to, I need to go in. I'm going in no matter what.
I was told to go in, I will go in.
And even if you walk up, it's red. It's understood here. Leaf is just waiting with the snake bite to throw up on the B heaven.
Do you pop his ult
Sees one,
and then die? Is that what
there
happened?
it is.
I don't think it's gonna ulted.
No, he doesn't have ult.
It's kind of hard to see, right, when he's dead and it's grayed out.
And you already have Trent leaning.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not a big fan of this HUD.
The new HUD?
They have so many ways to affect the map
growing
from
on
their
me.
positions, and they're even starting to lean over more as G2 have a full read.
Oh,
but it doesn't
River, hello?
matter. The shots are
It's all good. They got the kills, whatever.
Come up with 3 very fast kills.
Save.
Beautiful read by Xander. 2 players left, committing to it for now.
Don't look like they're saving.
They are going for it.
Toying with that.
Wait.
Oh,
wait, chill.
Nope.
Trent again. Trying to get a 1v3.
Good bonus?
Yeah.
They want 2 pistols and a bonus. Usually that's like a 95%.
As far as they
95 is crazy made up numbers. Imagine G2 not in playoffs to be insane. You mean not at Toronto? Yeah. Well, we're far from that, but let's see.
Yeah, Jogimo. He's ready for a quick shot and a gate crash.
It's the Bucky.
He's gonna get stunned. Avoids the entrance when the smoke dissipates, so it's not too bad.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Trying to read that. You're absolutely correct. And he is going to have to get flashed out of that situation. No damage really taken though for him. And nice. Methodical take from 100 Thieves. They're getting the space they want here. There's that wall you were talking about before, safely placed.
Ooh, still gets one.
From Jonah P.
They ran the same anti-eco. That's crazy.
That's a first huge kill, and if you're looking on the side of G2, they have her here rifle in the side of Trent. And with this wall up towards heaven again, it's back into the scenario.
Yeah, they always do this.
Go up ramp and hold control. With the sage wall.
Yeah, they go like, they just siege. They just sit there the whole round.
Oh my god, he's gonna go.
Wow.
Gets out just in time. Nicely done. His EU knows that Jogimo is going to be trying to come around. Do they go through their own wall? I want to see it. Just destroy the wall.
The players, you don't fight them, then they don't even know what to do.
They're going to waterfall
right there.
and it could be a problem.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay, we need to do something now.
But Xander answers. They're trying to creep up so they can get the double swing out of smoke.
Honestly, they lucked out because they walked into them.
Force out that utility from G2.
Yeah.
All of them
if they win this round.
Still, though.
Just 3 rounds away.
What?
Oh, the trade back from Asuna.
The fuck?
That's going to be the ultimate for him as well. Cosmic Divide is there.
Yeah.
Would you know it? They feel good about moving around the
hill?
map on this one. They're going to have the right side, but now they find out that Jogimo has an operator for the first time on the round.
That is crazy.
We'll see what kind of damage he can put down with that.
You have drones.
Yeah. G2 starting that round with a lot of util to funnel them into
He's so far away.
that off.
There's
It'll get thrown down.
Sage.
I mean, you mentioned last round.
Wait, he didn't drone.
Oh, they went down
Oh
low
my
with it.
goodness.
He takes that
Oh my
window.
God.
Actually opens up Cryo with the operator on
He's
it.
raise rocketed?
Cosmic
What the
Divide
fuck?
is going to give him a second thought here on how he wants to get the peek in. So
Oh
he's
my
gonna have
God,
to wait,
nice
but he
shot.
still kneecaps EU to
Are
take
you
it
kidding
down.
me?
Oh, nice shot
Are
again.
you
The
kidding
pre-plan's
me?
gone as the spike just goes down. They don't have much more to work with.
Wait, boost your masterclass.
Answers on the lead.
What the f are we doing? That is insane. Popped out with the off.
Okay.
They
They officially lost.
You already see it. The first jiggle
That's a
out
crazy
from
play to
Cryo.
make, bro. I'm not gonna
Free swing to
lie.
get the kill onto EU so that EU cannot
Come
play
out with the
themselves in
off.
pulse plant. He on top of that gets a dimensional drift.
I want to see from
This
Astra's
time, no
POV.
accident. Gets all that info.
Oh
The
my
no-scope
God,
onto
man.
Xander was huge. To just swing it back in their favor.
Oh,
Can
they
they
have
get Leaf
Tejo
around?
and
Is there
Brent.
an orb for him? Is there something, maybe even a plant they can get?
Wow, you got
his
one like
pick
that?
to deny things, and there it is. Oh, he wants it, but there's not going to be enough time. He's still
Wait,
going for
the
fight
flash
with
from
Jonah
Jonah
P
was
just over
insane,
his
huh?
shoulder.
Damn, Leaf is working
the
that
sliver
shit,
shots
dude.
coming from both players as the
The dodge as well? Like, fuck!
How do you not get that?
Oh my God, he's moving.
They got
that was a
eco.
point.
Check him, Stinger.
Well,
All right.
the attack side are trying to do a 100 Thieves Stinger, but they decide otherwise. Only one
Damn,
buy for
they have all their
Oslo
ults.
instead. Fast pivot
Very
on the
fast.
top of
In
the
the fight.
site.
Oh, God.
Bye-bye.
No. They were ready.
Should he cancel
for
when
it.
he
We've
sees the
been
Viper
waiting to
ult?
see
No, the
when
play is
judge
based
would come
around
out
that.
towards
Doesn't
the
matter.
bell
Yeah,
room.
yeah.
It makes
matter, right?
itself
Yeah.
known in the hands of Leaf. A quick kill there onto Asuna. Now the
It's like we're trying to make
aggression
us look
inside
bad or
has to be the
something. Like,
team
we're just
running
something
in off
like
a
that.
fault line, off the flashes. It takes
I mean, I
Poor guy.
don't hate it because they're
You
saving
don't have
like.
that crosshair
Yeah.
breaker in
But-
Asuna. Maybe they
I
can try
seen
to
him
get
do that
some
play
right
like
positioning, but
the
Jog's
previous
gonna know
split and it
about
worked
pretty
where he
soon.
caught the guy. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was actually versus us.
They'll have
I'm
to
thinking about
forfeit
it. I
the
think it was
spot
versus us.
still. It'll give a chance now for 100 Thieves to move through, but instead of TP, he actually
I wanna
anchors
say.
down.
They did do that, I guess, but I can't remember if they
Realizing here
killed
that
him.
100 Thieves aren't
I
utilizing
feel like they
you
killed
to
thought it
us
was
punish
once,
chilling.
but I could be
him.
wrong.
It's just easy for him to
Maybe,
stand
yeah.
still.
They're finally getting the rotation over
Alright,
as well. Here
go back
comes
to their,
Jonah P. They
classic here.
believe this is going to be towards the other side of the
The, go heaven and see if they peek us.
Armageddon's ready.
Yeah.
Just a flick of the
Wait,
switch.
I mean they got the
Wait,
info
they-
out. Those too
Wait, they
early.
blew their load.
Yeah. Boss?
And they are knowing now.
So now they
that
did
A
use
top side
their
is
ults on
clear.
Eco
Joggo?
after all.
Oh my, he looks like he's ready to shake hands with the
Yeah.
entire team of 100 Thieves from that spot.
I mean, if
Also
I'm
not
100
to break.
Thieves.
20 seconds.
Honestly,
They might
oh,
go
it's a
through
win for
events
it's a
here
win
and
for me
maybe
already. Just have
channel
fun
it
now.
against Leaf.
I'm telling you, they have 20
Not a
seconds
lot
now.
looking
They didn't
great
pick
right here.
them.
They're gonna
What
have
did
to
they do?
waterfall into sight into
Oh
just
my
about
God,
every
this does
single
not look
member
good.
here, and they're saying pull. The 100 Thieves
Well, we're
members
just funneling.
jump and they fall right out
Let
of
them
the
reload
sky.
their
A
ults.
flawless round for G2.
Give me a map
G2
3
is
for
so
real.
ready for everything that they're planning right now, though, just in the middle of the map. I feel like this fault line could hit Cryo and Asuna the moment they're seen.
No double
Not
drop.
ready though.
Yeah, they don't
Good.
need it.
That's the
Apparently.
protocol,
He
right?
just goes
Or my
down, gets the
hindsight.
big
Yeah,
goals.
like, I thought they're gonna double drop. I was like,
But
this guy's
Cryo
dead.
just lurked through. Yeah, they're losing players in the process, but Cryo could have a good position here.
Through the smoke.
You didn't see him.
Does he choose right? Oh, they just saw him leave.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness.
He was switching
Wow.
weapons, but he
Save,
sees
save,
it out of the
save.
corner of his eye as they're so ready on the side of G2. 100 Thieves is forced to back up now and looks like they'll have to save these with 15 seconds left.
I don't
After a
understand. They
timeout
just
from
used
Ziggs.
Asuna as a
That was
decoy.
the last one too on the side
10
of the
seconds.
Thieves.
No, I was so bad. You always double drop there. It's so bad.
In the next round, Cryo, Boostio, Asuna will have to go back into a half buy.
I need to start fumbling this
It
one.
has to be because they want to be sneaky, but it's like not
Well,
worth
that
the
doesn't
risk,
really
right?
do much here for EU here.
They're gonna go back to their running and down
Hard
now.
to play against it.
They have
No
to
more
try to
default.
use somebody aggressive here to try to get some early control.
They do
Just
have
go for the
Armageddon
duel,
this
go for the
round.
fight. The res is available for
Throw it
Cryo.
and run past it.
And even though it's a lower buy for 100 Thieves, you kind of need that to come out here. Something to come out for 100 Thieves to
They're in good
bring
position.
that econ
If
down on the
he
side of
hits a
G2.
good
Try to get the
ult.
round back into your favor and put yourself on map point.
It may not be a full buy,
you?
but this is what 100 Thieves tried to put together before with
come
Asuna
on.
coming out of heaven.
Too many-
Can they still
yeah.
attack from the bottom side of the
Asuna,
site?
I mean, he's
Look
alone
at
up
that
there, but I
denial.
don't know.
They're not even in
Nah,
to give the assistance.
that's fucked, man.
There's
Yes, but
players
occasionally
there
he's supposed
trying
to
go
get
for
a
the pincer
kill.
towards the
Yeah,
back, and
it
Asuna,
just
the one trying to
doesn't
open it up
seem
in
very
top of
favorable,
heaven
these fights.
to force some players to left back and fight against him so they could find the timing for the Thieves to move into B main, but
Yeah.
all of that gets
Wait, I like
denied
that pasta.
because Valen's always been good for throwing
I
the
like
one-way
that
smoke
pasta.
and the paranoia, not allowing here for 100 Thieves to flood through. And the res is way too
Are you still making fun of my lunch?
No, I started saying I'm having lunch. Now they're making fun of me.
They may have a chance.
They can smoke it up and res him because it's going to be so clear to sight. Jogamo already says dimensional drift. I feel like it's akin to a Seekers this late in the round. He just wants to figure out what's going on as Valen takes down one. Xander does find a few.
Ooh,
Xander. They make the way into sight, and wait a minute, they've turned this round on its head.
18 seconds left, though, and one pick through the smoke.
14 to plant.
He ran into
position.
Help!
10 seconds
Multiple flashes coming through. No real help can be given just yet as they are seeing him coming away from the spawn area. If the trades aren't there, there's the two. Trent's going to get the 1-2, almost collat on that.
Port Asuna in these moments.
They have Armageddon.
Really do. The gun rounds going in the way of G2. Some of the
11-11 new G2 curse.
So
Pause
they
champ.
need to get everything here on the side of 100 Thieves. No more letting any go.
And how many did that
Asuna, please don't die.
Cryo has the res, but he's never close enough to Asuna to revive him.
Right. The fault line delay.
Go back to the bread and butter.
All of them again.
Yeah, something will happen.
The amount of 3 stacks we're seeing on the fault lines from Jonah P is incredible.
Okay, but this is like, they have tills.
Look at the instant that you currently have here from Xander.
This flank though, but we have an Astro and B-man.
Try to fight towards that
There's so many gaps in the map.
Oh
my god. Don't go, don't go.
Goal there.
He better not go, right?
Towards main at first, it looks like EU just turned away.
Yeah.
Like, I know I see Tejo, but he shouldn't go regardless because
just on the other side of the wall from each other here. Xander's still at B, trying to get info on that side of the site, and you have leads all the way lurked up already. It looks like G2 is ready to just pincer
down. They're gonna ropes to B. They're gonna ropes to B. Ropes to B. Ropes to B. It's a fake. I'm calling it.
All right. The Armageddon is obviously going to push Jogamo.
Just kidding, they're going A. We lost.
Where's the play going to go here?
Oh my goodness.
Just makes it out. Almost a quick shot too, and G2 are dropping.
Yeah, I saw that round.
Left and right. They knew exactly where to shoot. And
that was terrible, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's been round.
This thing they're doing is terrible, right?
Positioning.
And 100 Thieves saving
they used the res there
Vandal
too.
onto Xander.
10 seconds left.
That's all he has. He just got spotted, I think, by Valen, who's closing that gap. The weapon's not even saved.
Oh my goodness.
G2 is now a map and series point, looking
I think the
to eliminate
expression
100
is
Thieves.
GG.
The site.
This is the problem with not having Viper. Like, you guys just have the line the whole time.
Showstopper into main.
You don't have to worry about like
smoke
people
up the right spots, get that hit, especially now that you're able to avoid the drone. The last potential stand, the last potential push from 100 Thieves.
Oh my god, they're using everything.
Wait,
avoided the operator.
Oh,
Showstopper is going to start doing just that. Trent wants to run in, and that's going to be
what's the play? What's the play here? 45.
5v4 in favor of 100 Thieves.
Hold spawn? Push spawn?
To keep it going into overtime. Jogamo is going to push himself into 3 here. And they
don't
are
hate
all
it.
deadly.
They should just chill. Don't be.
Is it ready?
Oh my
good flash.
Oh,
they muscle him for a moment, but is it long enough? The rest of the
They heard him
team
drop. You heard him drop.
continues to come
Stun.
through from G2. Valen limping in.
They know he dropped. They know he dropped.
Here, a great setup by
fight out together. Bro!
Oh my goodness, let's go one at a time. No, let's go one at a time.
Oh my god, Cryo. He saved them.
Oh my god.
OC, holy.
With the Showstopper, grabbing the last few kills, holding the screens, watching the flank, and allows 100 Thieves to have some sort of breathing room into the overtime. And a different change, a different pace from 100 Thieves. Asuna inserted now at the bottom. Some place that EU was holding in the very beginning when they were playing their bonus round. Oh,
why is this man always eating? Growing boy.
Getting walls.
Saw him.
The box is his friend. He actually gets out very minimal damage.
Yeah, not that bad. Not all that bad.
Wow. Again.
Not all that bad, right?
Yeah, actually.
Playing with fire out here, and he's also
actually wasted the use
He's dead.
You need assistance.
Oh my
you need
god.
Packs. All right, I stand corrected. My man just has every play in the book to get out, but he wants to peek again. How much util has he now
still
drawn?
fighting?
That's been amazing for the team if they can get this in their favor a little bit more with the first
You got the kill?
Wow.
Bro!
Respect.
I mean, I guess he figured that they figured he couldn't still be there.
Yeah, like surely not anymore.
Not the fourth time.
What the fuck was that? With
steps forward. Oh
my blunder.
Oh my god. How did they win this round?
Where they all get aggressive.
Josh got a call time out here.
Oh, they get hit back. That's going to be Trent actually
dropped
from the team as he takes him down. They were not on the same
W. Wait, Hennessy was so ready for that.
P first.
What?
Yeah, it's such a good read.
with 39 HP. Big flash.
Wait.
Now there's wasn't there
What
more.
is happening?
G2 overstaying their visit.
Smoke that put up
Can they
100
convert the
Thieves to make this
5v3?
Bro,
play
5v3,
that much more
surely.
successful. The 5v3 instantly on what could be the round that pushes up to map 3.
That was a crazy play. If that was what was called
No,
here
I
from
don't
Josh
like
RT
this.
on the timeout, you were just hoping
They're just
here
gonna
that
gamble
Trent would
stack
get
B
one or
here.
two with that double initiator hold. But all of 100
G2?
Thieves read it correctly as well.
Yeah,
They
100%.
countered U2
They're
at the
like
same
playing
time.
three
They
mids
just
looking
punished the
swarm?
players one by one. Now there's no more stalls coming out from G2.
Wait, they stay in mid?
This
Yeah.
should allow 100 Thieves to easily enter
They
towards
should've
the
just
B
went B.
site.
Now they all
I know
split
it's
up.
hindsight,
Even close the
but
second
But like,
map.
you just think like 3-man stack a site and just like
yeah.
Gamble?
Just play the
That
odds.
they walk
Goes
into you.
towards the back of the
just
site.
play the odds.
Textbook hit, smoke.
Because you're not gonna hold.
can't hold
a
both,
site.
yeah.
1v5.
Expect to take a
yeah.
little bit of spam in, but it's how they reposition for the end of this.
True.
Do they sit G2 down and
30
take us to
seconds
Pearl with this round?
Bowser checks out, bro.
Leaf and Valen are going to be attacking from the
Oh
top
my.
side. It's just Jogamo to try
Let's
and
see
get
Wait,
let's-
he needs
let's see how they
hero
fuck this
plays
up.
an aura here.
Just to get the first kill here.
Oh,
Oh,
Asuna.
Asuna.
Starts him off
It's
right.
all good. We're going again. We're going again,
Oh
bro.
my
We're going
God.
again, bro.
Thieves
Come
still
on.
in the
Boost
series.
Wait, this is
Oh,
scary.
yeah.
Wait,
We're
G2
going
are
by the way.
actually sweating now.
Wait, do you remember what happened
comeback.
yesterday?
3 versus 5.
What, the 11-11?
They lost
Could not
13-11.
even get
So
the
they
right
lost
util
14-12
to
map
try to
2.
flood back into the sites. The one
When
way
it seemed
smoke
like
was
they
supposed to be
dominated map
towards
1
the
both
orange
days.
side was missed.
Yeah.
Lost
We
a
have
close
off
map
angles
2.
positioning from 100 Thieves that shuts things
Damn.
down.
Oh, you're
again.
saying it's the same pattern potentially.
I'm saying it's the exact same
Just
pattern
call it.
thus
I like
far.
this play that way.
Tarik wants the mustache giveaway. Focus, chill.
So he can escape scot-free, but walks into the smoke.
Oh no,
Oh,
Boostio, I'm begging you, brother.
Right in his face
Oh,
immediately, or rather,
Boostio.
Prowler. Off the bat,
Okay,
Trent
Cryo,
gets
trade
traded
back.
out as a
Cryo.
quick kill goes back and forth. Aggression
This
from
lurk.
G2 extends
gone.
into spawn already.
Oh
A
my
little
God,
fight between
almost.
The wall here is both
Oh
of them.
no.
Wait,
Can't get a
Asuna.
clean shot off, but Asuna wins the fight.
Good news for 100 Thieves. Trent
Asuna's
down.
a
No
late
salvos
game
for the
player. He
post
just needs to
plant,
get
but
up.
they are doubling up for G2 in the back of the B site.
Neon is the right
Jonah Pete
agent
also
for him.
separate
Since
because
you
he's
just sprint
expecting
around,
some sort of
kill
flank
people
because
and
they've lost
die.
that vice wall.
Yeah.
One more.
Okay, nice seed.
They kill here.
Damage as well.
Wow,
Jogamo
Jonah,
had
good help.
no chance with the
Oh,
utilities
They know he's
getting
low, it's
back in.
unwinnable.
He's got stunned himself.
And now they
Did he? Oh,
swing.
shit.
Asuna only 4 HP.
Oh,
It's
he's
gonna be
tweaking
tough.
out, he's
A nice
tweaking
job
out.
by G2 to
Oh,
sort
wrap it
He's
up.
on a tweak, he's on a
themselves
tweak.
out and be able to really figure out how the cross.
The thing is, like last game, they barely won, and they had like a 4-0 lead every
Another
match.
pistol. Yeah.
Drone still available. At the minute mark, Trent will probably start clearing down towards the long. Clear some space. Take it with it. It's Jogamo actually with the dimensional drift instead. Trying to split this. Asuna's in a prime spot though in the back of Art.
Oh,
Oh, they're trying to mess with him.
good to get out.
They've already freed up the space in A so far. Waiting down to about 40 seconds on the round to
Wait,
activate
Asuna might
this
get a
one
kill
and
here.
create a hard
Never
rotation
mind.
for the side 100 Thieves. And Jogamo's back out. They start to reset what the positioning is. And outside of sight at Art and A, they are ready to post plant this.
Oh, post plan time.
Yeah.
All 5
15
players
seconds.
still alive for G2.
They need to tap
Coming
stuff.
up soon.
Yeah.
Where's the util? Is the question. It's
Wait,
gonna
there's
be
no
on
stars on the
bias here, it
bomb.
seems, from 100 Thieves as
Oh,
they start
everyone's
trading
got
off
it.
each other.
Wait,
It is
but Trent's alive.
seemingly
Oh.
working.
Ah,
Yes,
Asuna.
Asuna tags on the
Oh, what a
last
fast
frag
retake.
over
wow.
Damn.
Trent.
They got all the
And
kills.
they get
Again, I mean, everybody knows the game plan of Trent trying to stay alive with the salvos, and good on Asuna to punish that right away. Good on Asuna to punish again.
They look a little run
I'll
into
turn it
each
up,
other,
hold on.
fans. You don't really see that from G2 too much. Trying to sort themselves out.
How
as
did Jogamo
100
die
Thieves
there?
come flying through and continue to grab that orb on the fight. So that's a
What's
priority.
your guys' time, by the way?
we see
16,
nowadays.
15?
Denying
14,
that orb also doesn't allow for
13 is
Leaf to
good?
start building
Yeah,
up
yeah,
his
same
ult.
thing.
So it's a nice little victory coming out for the side of 100 Thieves.
Rip and tear.
Cryo's the one that's one away here from a dimensional drift this time around, and G2 are running right into him.
All right, one of our first street plays actually coming out of G2 here as they try to open up the middle of the map. Oh man, just on the other side.
Oh,
Ooh,
whiff.
the change in elevation catches Cryo
Big
off guard
Boostio?
there, and he can't get the cross.
Good damage,
rolled out.
honestly,
Jonah's
damn.
gonna answer
He
back
went down
onto
swinging.
Boostio, but not before he can
Respect.
get one. As they give
Damn, my
EU
best player is
this to
looking like
try
that.
and get that
Who-
Nightfall ultimate
gonna-
up a little bit
gonna win us the
quicker.
game?
Yeah.
He uses it right away.
My ult is ready.
It clears out towards the street, no information, so it rotates towards spawn.
Oh my God, Omni King with a
Pushing out.
Oh, yeah, Trent is playing in. This is
Safety?
rare.
fuck ton of gifted, 100 gifted.
Gonna
Thank you,
stay and
dude.
actually keep this
Holy
crossfire.
fucking shit. Put the ooh emote in the chat. Put the ooh emote in the chat. Thank you, bro.
The position from Trent is not playing on the top of the B side. He's playing backside instead.
Holy fuck.
Denied once again.
The sidestep from Asuna. EU, it's enough from him as well, but Leaf still alive. Finds one. Back into the smoke. Knows the defuse. It has to be
Oh my god.
Second one.
That's game-winning clutches,
does
bro.
it again. The Red Bull clutch for G2. Getting them the rounds. We'll have to see if it's something they're building up to a little bit more later. Focusing towards A. They're in such a mix of a rotation here as G2 sets up towards that B site.
All missiles away.
Cryo beautifully playing.
Wait, what's happening to Cryo?
But it's not going to be enough. He knew what was happening, and it's still too much from G2 as they push through on
Cryo's win trading. I don't care.
With a disrespect.
Actually, if Cryo kills him, they win the round. That's such a good slug. That was the one kill.
Immediately cooled down as soon as he moves into the site from Jogmo's entry. That was insane what you just did.
It's like a Haven all over again.
Did you say wrap it up on Haven or was it split?
Coming out from
I think it was Haven, right?
A position to avoid the salvos, almost getting that pick as soon as Jogmo comes out.
I've seen these games before.
Yeah.
I've played them on both sides.
Solo opens up the site.
I've been on the receiving and the giving end of this.
Nasser already been pushed away, but I love this change of tempo for 100 Thieves.
I'm getting Radiant. Use that one again. Yeah, funny. Neuro LA.
So
Neuro LA.
the illusion here that
You better hope I don't pull up on your ass, bro.
And once they enter the sites, okay, well, this drone is going to change the pacing now. Xander's in a tough spot.
Steel Garden.
Hits 3.
Oh, yeah, you see them all hopping out of sight really fast, but you still have Asuna present, trying to get the fight and trying to be
Welcome
the
to Valorant.
of this hit as Armageddon
Everyone's dead.
Right across the
Observer
feet of
sweating.
100 Thieves. So does Leaf and
Did they
Jogamo.
throw 3 ults in there?
And this could be EU trying to get back into the site now. It's a 3v4, but it's an operator for Cryo, so they have to be very careful about the fights they're choosing. They've stopped G2 for now.
They don't know that he's posted up behind the shed, though, at the default spot.
No, they don't.
Still has the whole angle, well, now with the Yoru clone coming out. But Elise switches out here to the
Wow.
Phantom. Beautiful
There he
shot
is.
to Leaf.
Inside
Good
the
ult.
salvo as well, getting the dimensional drift here. And
That
let's
was
start to
really-
source the rest of the players
30
right on
seconds
me.
left.
Just shoot through me is basically the call right now for Cryo as he figures it
Good,
out.
good ult. Good ult. Boostio, good
Nice
capitalize.
flood, nice flood. Yeah.
Situation for Boostio.
Pick up his ult, bro.
100 Thieves grab a very pivotal round.
Out towards the B main.
That was next time,
Cryo's currently
so I
waiting
was
with the
like,
op.
use his
Do it for him? Pick
that
up his
allowed?
keyboard?
There it is.
Wait,
This
good
push-up
question,
you talked
actually.
about from the other
Can you
round.
use
his
Because of
keyboard
that
for him?
timeout the Ziggs
I'm gonna
had,
say probably
they are
not.
taking more space,
Because I
which is
should try
also
it.
denying
Well,
that quickly.
Did you just play 2 lives at that point?
All right,
Did we lose a
Jogmo's got
round
space.
because of
They
it?
don't know where he's actually got.
You're like, bro,
with
sit
this
in spawn, let me
dimensional
play this
drift.
next round
Could be
for
a little
you.
bit sketchy, and he still wants to push.
Actually.
Playing just on the doorstep of this Cosmic Divide. Sees one.
Oh, wow.
Who expects the Jogamo right up in your face? No
Kills
one.
him and TP's out
Astro
too.
Wall, though, what do they
Nullifies
got?
the ult. But here comes a defensive Cosmic
They're gonna go
Divide.
through.
Oh,
Oh,
Josh
the
laying down the verdict.
Oh.
Asuna comes through strong. The operator's there. Cryo in a very tough
Wait,
spot
how did he
to
whip
make
that?
this work. And it is going to be one shot
No
for him.
bullets.
Goes for the close judge, but I
No
think he's
bullet.
got a rifle now after the situation is
Just
sorted.
Does he have a star? He has a star.
Leaf 1.
Oh
Leaf 2.
my
Oh,
again.
but it's gonna be
There was a
Xander.
world, there was a real
Coming
world.
with a huge
Again.
frag to bring
There was a
100
world.
Thieves to 3.
Oh, they heard
Asuna
that.
as well, now taking
Fuck
the position
that,
of
bro.
Cryo to get the push up. Still safety in the neon to
Fuck
get out of the
that, man.
situation. So they're not playing it too risky
Oh,
still.
he got out. They see him? He almost timing
With
him
the
again.
neon that they spot, they should think that the op from Cryo is currently posted on the A site, who now just TPs to group up towards B. This is still pretty good for G2. They're just finding early info and now trying to pivot into middle into mid round.
Playing off the dismiss. Throws down the channel.
What the
Asuna,
fuck? Just ran him down.
and
That's
dives
insane.
himself to a
Respect.
headshot on Leaf.
That is
The
actually
activation
insane.
from
Wait, he has
Street now
C's. Is he
comes
gonna use
through,
it?
and
C's?
who's going to own the road on this
Oh,
one?
whiffed.
And it looks like 100 Thieves deny it for
What the
now.
fuck?
I don't
Wait,
even
they're
know if
losing their
G2
marbles,
wanted that
bro.
all together. Maybe the kill would have allowed them through, but they had a second thought in mind already.
And
feel like
G2
Jesus
is
just
not
buys
necessarily
singers.
playing the stop and go or stop and let them come towards
Never
us.
be an
They're all
Ika.
just splitting around and making some noise.
The audio
They're not
fake?
really
30
looking
seconds
towards their
left.
backs, so in my eyes, it looks like they're committed towards an A site hit.
Boostio in a tricky spot here.
Big.
Finds one.
Boostio.
The second the flash comes through, and
Xander
it's just gonna be
needs
too
one
much
there.
for him. Xander
What?
just
It's
short
like a lazy
on
swing,
that
no?
swing with Boostio.
Yeah.
Great movement by G2. They get another round where they silently move into a site.
Dog,
But they have
no.
no, not knowing what else is on the other side.
Wait,
Cryo
his ult, his
we get
ult.
some more quick scopes slash no scopes out of this
Alright,
game.
beat her.
Both, he sees both.
And now he sees what he has to do, giving Asuna the idea of how to do it as well. And that's what in the clutch situation. Armageddon's there, so he can just spark it off, cause the run. The peak comes.
Oh my god! But like the little run.
They might do it.
They might do it. This
That
is
was
crazy.
good movement. That was good movement.
Trent played it perfectly.
Exactly what 100 Thieves needs to do to shut down G2.
G2 are winning.
Trent
It's
played
not
the
fun.
off angle as well,
Boys.
forcing Cryo right into his crosshair. Headshot level.
Like he has to run out of the.
Just a little bit too late. On the tracking, on the tracing against his opponent.
Defense towards A, but not that C push. Still wants the drone, practice and aim. Oh my gosh, trading prowlers.
Nah, this match is hype as fuck, I'm not gonna lie.
TP already comes out now for Cryo to meet up with the rest of the team towards the A side.
Saw him.
Not heard here. He saw that.
Doesn't he see his arm?
Yeah, you like saw him casting spells or some shit, right?
Oh, the muzzle of Valen's weapon just peeking out.
I don't know if his
but
arm
Yeah,
was
he's
stuck out.
so.
Wait, what was that
No.
about? Was getting out or getting
so far
in?
back in spawn, that's the first time we've seen him go under that.
And
try and force
thankfully,
it.
Valen was able to drop that smoke just before he falls. Allows G2 to sneak
Look at
through.
Boostio, what the fuck? He's a turret.
But now forcing
Bro
rotates
thinks
once
he's a
again.
turret,
and Cryo
dude.
solo towards the side with the opposite.
He's like actually moving like.
What's he doing?
Control this area.
He said, fuck it, I'll do it myself.
Right, they're gonna fake this. The cryo doesn't move
Is to
usually.
try to fake here towards the B
Yeah,
side.
he's not convinced.
30 seconds left.
This is a bad
Everybody-
fight.
He's
Buddy, but
staying, he's an
Cryo.
op, yeah.
Wait, is that a comeback, buddy?
They stall. I mean, Xander was in his astral form, so he didn't really have to rotate
The
too much.
jiggles.
They do see the hit coming into A, though. Fade along
Wait,
with the salvos. That's going to be Trent taking a shot to the shoulder. Xander is always there on the
12
crossfire.
seconds.
Wait.
But G2's ready to find their targets.
seconds left.
They source out a few in the site, make it 2v2.
Oh my god, that
What
was
just
insane.
happened?
2v2 for Boostio here.
Dude, the way they beat him, he grabbed the bomb and peeked him. What the?
And pick up another round on the side of
Nah,
G2.
they come
Manipulation.
In these rounds,
No,
so
I think it was the
everybody
other
can
way.
help.
Oh, didn't they get the
Crazy
first
to
kill
see
on
him get cross
Dylan?
map and then get the 2 to end the round.
Didn't G2
And with
get
that
the first
thrifty
kill? Oh no, you're right. You got
Thieves'
the first
economy
kill.
It was
as well.
second
If you're
5
right
45
from the
they won
hands
here.
of EU,
Yeah, that is true.
far away from the
Without
fight
guns.
as G2 is executing towards B. It's an open site for them to plant and
They
take.
scream on through here. Already held back. Jogamo
Planted.
on
not
that
even
back
setting my
alley elbow
timer on this
area.
Face your
This is
This
an
is
eco
gonna be
for
a
100
tough
Thieves to have the
retake here.
one
Maybe
hero.
a few shots can go through,
They
but
don't
G2
fatal
would clean
probably,
this
right?
up
No,
and bring it
no
to
way.
6-5.
Alright, really?
Wait, this guy's full hero
Waiting the
Vandal.
whole
No
time
money
and
for this
finally
one. I've
activates
never
for
seen
the
this
was-
before.
behind
That was
the
such a
site.
disaster, that
Yeah,
throw
interesting.
right there.
They're actually
Because
going
instead
to
of
the
it
spawn.
being
G2 are
6-4 and
now
having
encroaching
guns.
fully into
Yeah.
the spawn
It's
side
5-5
of
on
100
eco.
Thieves to end
Yeah.
this
Total
round.
flip.
Leave
And
with
EU
the
has
first
no money.
one, and now the dominoes start to
Just save
fall
this.
here as
Oh,
G2 cleaning
dead.
up.
Yeah, I'm
They
not sure
swarm
what he went
100
for with that
Thieves,
buy. I
and we
guess
have
he
a
was feeling
6-5.
it.
And committed into the cosmic
I
divide
guess.
to flood back in the
He
site.
actually full ball on his
400
own.
Thieves. G2, they definitely want to make some noise here and start activating Leaf so he can.
Don't low like you know what I
slowly
read.
get this off towards the A side. You already see him move just a bit. Now being powdered out and cleared.
We found one.
Leaf
Yeah.
wants to let himself get hit by that too. So that should be a tell for 100 Thieves that it is still the op posted up on that side, especially not with this flash.
Wait, you guys actually saw the same shit. I mean, the chat slowed down when he said it. Low-key, you guys might have saw it.
So much util being used for the ground that really no one's actually holding just yet. Asuna is on the side though. The relay bolt hits him. Really nice utility use to escape on this one. Kyle just misses the shot. On the side of Trent, Leaf activates. The op is down in A site. It's now G2's.
Good fatal. Got 4, I
Nightfall
think.
comes back so early. Wait, I guess they're seeing if everybody is there for the tags. The plant goes down, but that's not really going to be used for the retake here. They're going to have to go off what they can.
Yeah, and they're one.
Xander using a few more of those marks still, however, as they last a little longer.
Oh
And
my
that's
God,
when
he got
push
pushed
through.
in.
Trent actually makes a
Wait, the
very
flank.
aggressive decision
You
without
heard
any
him.
help through that smoke.
No?
The lurk.
Oh, he
Right
saved
to
the
cheeks of
flanker.
Boostio. He goes down. This is going to be the shots from Xander.
They know he's
though.
flanking? They do, right?
And the
Oh,
EU
wait,
looks
they
like
killed
they
the
could
guy.
Oh,
easily
they know.
close
What
down
the
this
fuck is
round.
Asuna
They find
jumping
Joe
around?
Jones, who's all the way to forward.
Dude.
It's not going to be enough. A 6.
This guy's just bee-hopping around the map.
As Thieves
Oh my
pressure
God.
back for that
Nah,
last
this guy needs to
round.
change his
Things
space
again, just
keybind.
like split
Has-
down to the wire.
Gotta put on a foot pedal.
One half to decide now who will move to Toronto.
Derek, the thing is, I know you want to play G2 because you want the harder path, but you might be getting 100 Thieves, bro. Oh my God, EU said nah.
Stuff. The early push
Jonah
of
P, what do you
Toronto
got
out
for us?
towards the middle and already pivoting towards the A side.
And they have a lurk on this play too. Beautifully done. Okay, they read that. They all push through. Never mind.
He said 100 Thieves? He wants 100
He's
Thieves?
gonna try to get through on that.
Oh yeah, Tarik gets revenge versus 100 Thieves. Icy gets revenge versus G2. It's a win-win no matter what. Either way, we will be hate watching.
They're just making sure there's no flank here.
The team that's playing versus EG. Honestly, let's cheer for EG to make it. Fuck it.
So quick 40 seconds in, they plant the spike on A.
We will be hate watching whoever EG is playing against.
To set up this post plant. You still have that lurk too coming in from Xander.
Because EG making it will be the most, will be the best
so
pod.
They know that G2 is already trying to make a slight attempt to get back into the site.
We know you're there, baby J. Chill, bro.
Oh
my god! The flawless! The cold game flawless!
Everybody getting a frag on that one.
Don't say it.
A big piss around
say it ain't so.
It has to be clear.
Don't instigate Tarik? Why not? Uh-oh, it's starting.
Full art.
It's starting.
Coming out from G2 here on their second round.
That's Phantom picked up by Leaf.
Cryo hits one, Cryo hits two, but they are trying to pressure in to get this Guardian
Cryo
down, and it's
man.
going to be Valorant taking out another one, and 2v1
Oh my
out
god,
of this
that's actually a good eco by them.
Boostio is there to shut it all
Nah, but like EU just went forward with the Phantom 1
HP.
HP. Insane.
Just wants egos, no?
112 on the clock spots, nobody towards
Put a
middle.
TP A main, ult through art. Split A, but fake tree first. Nah, I overstepped.
I fuck with it.
Wait, did you hear what I said? Fake tree first?
Keeping his stars, placing them out of his
I see the
stars
vision, I
over
see the
towards
vision.
C,
Yeah,
dismiss
thank you, I
after
appreciate
B,
that.
They don't care.
dismisses, now places towards A so the team can activate, so they're trying to throw a bunch of misdirection.
God.
And there's one that works.
He laid him out.
It's actually T1 all over
as they
again.
swipe their way
Kind
through
of
hard into
is.
sight here.
Oh my god! Wait, Valen?
Huge on the entry
photo.
into the site.
Wait, they're feeling the pressure. They're feeling the pressure. Oh my gosh, Xander's making a play.
As the rotation comes in,
You hear that? When he still gets the kill?
And he wins? That's how you know. That's how you know.
Rotated.
Are they gonna plant anytime soon? Here we go.
They got the plan.
going B.
The problem is, yeah, it's a save.
Wait, Xander.
Oh, he should save this, no?
Xander.
That's the thing, though. Do they know where
God.
one
Wait,
by one
Valin?
is right
Valin
now
go?
with feeling the
Two
power?
stingers, two
Anti-jinx right
Save it
there.
for
To the
now.
table.
Anti-jinx,
Mid-cover
they're
here
tough for
by
this.
Boostio, as he's
This
going
is
to
a
hear this
G2
and have
round
to
right
call
here.
it to the team. There is a big rush
Look
coming
how
from the right side of the map.
Boostio,
They're pushing
my
A. Speed up B,
brother.
speed up B.
And he's going to have to play
I'm gonna hold
for
it
his
down
life
here.
and play for some damage.
It's a good angle.
One.
Yes.
Wow.
Almost the second one, but the
Only
swing
one?
and squat
Yeah.
coming in
And
is
they're gonna
enough
get
for
it
Valen
going.
as they got that trade in.
And on the other side, Leaf is playing soft side on B, so he could activate both of the Razor Thorns and slow down the pacing from 100 Thieves and kind of keep them pinned inside the site. So slowly but surely, you're seeing the pincer maneuver coming in from all angles. You need to find the right timing now for G2 or for 100 Thieves
He's doing
to just
cardio
flip
back
somewhere
hole.
across the map.
Cardio Kuzma?
Boostio already found the information on flankers, so they
Fuck.
could fight back
Cardio
towards the
Kuzma.
spot.
They feel
I
like
heard
coming
that
a
one
little bit
before.
closer
Wait,
is what's going
I'll
to
tell
give
you
them
the
the info
reference in
they
a sec.
want. Well, that's,
No,
they
Cal
know where
Kuzma,
Trent
yeah.
is, and
Because
he's
he has
usually
that-
alone,
yeah,
so we
yeah,
actually
okay,
see
yeah,
them peeling
yeah,
off to
yeah,
go
yeah,
back
yeah.
to site to find out where the rest of the G2 members are.
I know
And it's a
both.
tell. Xander knows he's killed the flank, and 100
Wait.
Thieves can now
Wait.
lock down
Wait for it.
on the
Wait for
priority
it.
target.
Wait a
Don't
second.
celebrate yet!
2 shots left in the Sheriff, and he
Oh,
just
no
needs
shot.
one.
He's got
Xander's
12.
got the Vandal ready.
Saw him in the back. I hit these. I hit these. Personally, I hit that. Personally, I hit that shot.
Nicely
Stun.
done by Xander, always having the stars ready.
He didn't even have to hit that
even in the
shot.
battle moments.
Timeout.
Potentially
No.
about to get
For that
eliminated in this series.
No, there was no time out from
Operator for
G2 yet.
Jogamo. These are the
What?
moments for
We're waiting till the
100
game
Thieves we
match is
talked about
over?
before. The
No,
first
I guess
3
he's gonna call it
rounds
out for
of
this
the halves,
one,
the
if they
first
lose.
4
No, but after
rounds,
this
for
one, you're
some
on an
reason,
eco.
The
Yeah.
fifth is when G2
Cryo.
come back. But Cryo says no, not this time.
Nah.
They want to take this 5th round for their own
This
as
is
well.
fucked.
This is where it's right here.
Smokes
G2 has to
forward,
now.
we can see
They
the
need a
stars
hero.
laid
Oh my god,
down
he's missing
by Xander
util.
so they can
Oh my god, they're
progress
feeling the
through
pressure.
sites. The wall goes up, and 100 Thieves do not look like they want to
way.
stop the pace of this round.
And Trent gives up the space.
Through
Oh!
insta headshot
Oh,
from Trent.
wait,
They
really?
delay this
Right.
play.
He's planning?
Figure out what the back of the site looks like before they continue and try this
They're
again.
going B. They're going B.
already leaving.
Oh, and it's a cosmic divide on the defense. Yet a drone spots Boostio.
That could be huge.
It doesn't
What?
matter anymore. He gets
Oh,
the
no,
pick.
why?
What
How
a
did he get that?
psycho!
Cosmic divide.
Why is he
Everybody's
going for
rotating already
more?
back from 100 Thieves, and it was never heard
He
by
already
G2.
did so much.
This is
Yeah.
now an open plan, and now you have inserted
the
players on
kill.
late lurks. EU might be the best.
I give Cryo the plan. He can.
That will-
Wait, the
Kill
flank here is big. Oh, he's dead.
Checking the site. They know they have a bit of time.
Wow.
Oh, there it is.
And he has fatal.
EU gets Leaf, and
Oh,
now they
no.
have to
No,
worry
it won't
about
matter.
where that lurker is going to be.
Oh, I thought you were talking about 100 Thieves.
Round for 100 Thieves on the horizon here, but you have Trent and Valen, two huge clutch potentials on the side of G2.
Wait,
The spams come through. They're just trying to create chaos on 100 Thieves when they need structure. They have this round without spamming into the smoke. Why do it?
What a scan! What a scan! Where's that eye?
What an eye!
They get the marks.
No, they couldn't hear the eye.
Oh, the fatals into the eye. They don't know what's coming.
Yeah, they don't know where it is.
Holy There's layers to this shit.
You gotta wonder now what
I'm putting notifications on so Rob more esports.
Exactly. I spar with the fans. You don't antagonize the players.
They have the lowest bias
Oh
possible.
my
I mean,
god.
G2 players would be tweeting.
They be tweeting?
Yeah, I'll be the humble guy here.
You haven't got there yet. I want to win the split.
Oh my god, bro!
Looking to
What is
defend this, they
happening?
want to
He's
get back
alive!
in immediately.
He's not alive!
Oh my god, they're getting equal.
Trying to get the comeback, trying to get the round. That gap closed.
Nah,
What did I say to you?
Derek,
What did I say to you, Derek?
Way to go.
Guys, take the fall. I'll take the fall for you next time, I promise. Next time it's something, I'll take the fall for you, I promise. Just see me smile, I'm begging
He's not
you.
gonna farm ults.
I will take the fall for you next time, just take it from me here.
Steel Gardens up. G2
Oh,
has
fuck.
a lot of ways to play this one where they can wait till the last
Heal?
moment, but Jogamo is going to say
I got you guys
right
next
off
time.
the
I got you
bat,
guys
we want
next
to make
time.
a mark on
Chat,
round
whose fault
19.
was it?
Spike's down here, so you know they're just looking for the fights on
Look
the
at the
side
chat,
of
Rob.
Thieves.
I see a lot of people in chat
There's
saying no
one.
deal.
Nope.
Stun for Valen means nothing, but he does get that trade. Leaf's already there on the back to help his teammate out here, and it looks good for G2 to take a breath and figure out how to instantly close this round out if the spike does get planted.
And thankfully they're finding all of this here in a lower buy for 100 Thieves.
Yep.
It's even funnier now because Rob can actually see the emotes.
Set up towards the B site that they're playing a buddy system.
Oh god.
The op also is identified with Jogimo pushing up here with Trent. So you're using your drone to clear space, and then once you hold that spot with the op, you see Trent moving back.
There's no way they win this round, right?
System of a 2-2 right in the middle area, so they could trade out
No
against
way,
aggression
right?
potentially from 100 Thieves.
Two pistols, no ults.
So in the later rounds,
But it's already a win.
weapons to work with.
They used the Euro.
You got the.
They're probably gonna start baiting
Oh, they
this
use the
wall
Euro,
up towards
yeah.
the B
Oh
side.
wow.
Hey man, over here.
Just out the
Hello?
defense on the side of G2.
Yeah, there's two locked in. He's not turning for anybody.
Just waiting for him to take down.
All right, here we go.
Cryo.
And while the rest of them are taking the A site control, Boostio is going to meet up with the rest to try to get this lockdown if possible. Already though, counter util coming out from G2 to push them back.
What the?
Someone
And
told me
not
to shut
allow the
up.
lockdown
No,
to be
they
picked
did?
up yet, but if it does, that could be an instant ult towards the A site.
Why is under chill? He almost got off.
Everybody hopping away.
His KJ ult is a fake?
3-cut audio and stay, or yeah, 3-cut audio and stay.
Or they go
though.
art with the KJ ult?
That drone is just going to be a footstep until
I
it
don't remember the
leaves.
KJ
I don't like it.
And now they hold. Noise made.
Yeah, even on
coordinated to try and
defense, I
reactivate.
like
Wait.
What's the idea here?
that
If
was
you go through the
Boostio
art?
Did you
running
use the
into
KJ ult?
corner there
Yeah.
to make that noise and get everybody a little activated with this
I mean, I don't
lockdown.
hate it, but I don't.
What's better?
love
Just
Drone
go
already
through him
spotted
in?
towards middle. They know the split's coming towards the A site.
it.
Wow.
Wow. What a shot.
Till the last second. Obviously, he's going to catch someone off guard there, and it's exactly the type of plays that G2 needs right now. Look at all of these marks, finding the members of 100 Thieves, trying to get into the site from Jonah P's
Oh my
Nightfall.
god. I've seen the round.
Oh my god, Valen's
He's in a
timing.
big spot now.
He can't look away. He cannot double take this. He has to
Oh!
go.
Wait, how?
He wasn't in it!
Wait, is that a
He
visual
wasn't in
look?
it, yeah!
What did he walk?
You
He
go
stepped?
down,
No, he didn't
everything's working
step.
well. They have to
I don't
pressure,
think
and they
so.
jump into his face.
Dave.
Again,
Wait, what was
Junkie G's trying to
that?
create chaos when they could use
He
a
was
little
actually
structure
not in
those
it.
situations, and
Was he?
G2
Wait, what
get
happened?
another round.
If you're playing passive or a little bit more aggressive here for G2 in the later rounds, and maybe try to punish that when you have weapons to work with.
They know that op is ringing out now. They push him off the line so he cannot have such an easy shot. And they're starting 100 Thieves to encroach towards this site.
Nah, it's not a
Leaf
fall
doesn't
apart,
even
bro.
miss a shot on the jumping Boostio, and that almost hits through the wall.
Whoever loses this,
Why is he
gonna
jumping
just
like that?
Really feel horrible.
Waiting.
Trying to create space, I guess, but like, it doesn't look good.
Everybody
I don't
trying to
know.
get the right play in here.
I mean, that neon wall.
Just turning the corner, Cryo gets that shot, a little bit of revenge from earlier.
12
Leaf
seconds.
is still doing work, a 3K to his name and a possible ace on the board here.
Wait,
very healthy
pushing.
up top, actually hasn't taken any damage.
Got
Just
the
playing
plant.
one
His
more.
ult.
Cryo underneath with a 3 of his own.
What the hell's
a double
happening?
ace on the boards as Trent steals that away for one side.
He took
Three
it.
bullets.
I respect it. He took it. He took it.
Wow.
How
Why am I
the
sitting in
plan
a chair? You would find that a
Putting it
pool?
heavily towards
Wait,
the
what?
A site.
Hold on.
Instant?
And then you could use the Armageddon for the retake if they falter and give up the B site. But for now, 100 Thieves are splitting towards A, and the wall is late. It's actually deep into the site to try to split the push. Behind Cryo's ult.
He's gonna ult off the wall?
Oh my god, he's dead. They're dead.
The Armageddon's coming through. I don't think
But he
he's
got
gonna
the plant
make it. Oh,
down.
he does just on the side.
Wait, that util was
Little bit
sick,
of
no?
damage done, but G2
Done?
is able to come
The
in
Vice
huge.
molly
Trent
in the
gets
center?
Yeah, it
another
was good.
salvo kill on the week, we should say, as Asuna answers back.
Wait.
They can breathe a moment.
Wait.
Reset. And
Sylvan. Sylvan is flanking.
There's no util for G2 to find information through these smokes, though. They have to be
Oh my god,
timing
Asuna's
for the
tweaking.
retake.
Nobody
Asuna's
can be in
freaking out.
those hot
Asuna's
spam
freaking out.
spots. Get yourself
Oh,
behind a wall
God.
and try to hide. Valen quickly
Jesus.
swinging out of the smokes, able to get one. The battle started
Oh.
for a smoke and a defuse to come up on
Wait a
both
minute.
sides. As he now puts up the A main.
Oh, he got baited by the barrel.
Retaliated by Jogamo, and it's not going to be enough. This is a tie game now for G2 versus 100
Oh,
Thieves.
Getting it by 3.
And they're given the space by Jonah P, but gaining the space, I don't know if it gives them that much. They're still just falling into the hands of G2.
I'd have
at
the
this
good
point.
read here, but
The thing is you might nightfall back into sight. When it did
Dog,
that last time,
another
it smothered
entry?
a lot of
Boostio died
sounds here
again.
to allow potentially Asuna to get the overdrive value into the site.
Oh,
Asuna.
What just
Oh,
happened?
what a
C's
trade.
prevented them from getting in right away, so it did give G2 an extra moment to
they-
set up.
he ran so far
I
away
like the
too.
push, though, from 100
Astral?
Face your fear.
That's a lot. Cosmic Divide. Nightfall
They
comes
don't
out.
hit anyone.
Alt for alt. Here's we're getting
got
to
three
the
of them
like
there.
Trey.
the final
he did?
portions of this map. And now
Yeah.
tagged up,
Thought they were
moving in.
offsite.
It has to be G2
Oh,
hitting
kind of
the
a
right
nice
shots
freeze.
here.
You got that in?
Cryo
Wow.
actually has a really good positioning as he gets
He got all
himself around,
three.
but they're not going to leave it
Wow.
with a bit of a high load that they have on the other side. A C's comes through as well.
Oh.
Too close. His
He got away?
shoulder
Ooh.
peeks through, but Leaf's
Oh,
able to
Leaf.
capitalize on 2 kills. Cryo has to do so much work here.
Wait a
He's going to
second.
delay, gives himself a gate
He
crash
just
to
got
get a bit of a
actually
fake
just
out
got a
here. A
dance.
shot.
He's got
Does
a
he
dance.
know
Oh
shot? Cryo with the goal.
Oh,
Saves the day for 100.
God.
Cryo
Oh
with
my
the Red Bull
god.
clutch.
It's
Oh
Talon.
my god.
About to
Oh
break the
my-
dreams of G2 moving forward again in the lower bracket.
as long as he kept
Cryo's
36-18.
low-key. Yeah, go for it.
Staying calm
As long
under
as
the
he had to
pressure.
keep chasing
When the
Cryo,
wall
he
came
wasn't
down
going to be able to
G2
get back
was
to
looking so good
defuse.
for the retake.
Oh
He
my
gets the cleanest
god.
shots.
That was crazy.
They face once again the same thing
G2
from
has really
yesterday.
good ults.
G2 has other ults, but
100
Asuna is
Thieves
going to run around and either
could
kill 2
put
people or
a
insta-die.
final nail
True,
in the coffin
true.
with this round. It couldn't even be possibly the 4v5. They have to do more right off the bat because G2's come back from just about everything.
They're moving so quick. They're still also
Here comes
available for
Asuna.
G2
Holy
side, so they're
fuck!
trying to
Holy
stop
Holy
this fight
fuck!
time.
He
They're trying
crashed
to
into
push
the
this into
wall!
What
overtime.
are they doing?
Doesn't see
I
anything
told
inside
you.
He literally
yet.
crashed
Goes
into
up
the
top,
wall.
Is he gonna ult?
dimensional drift it.
Yes, he's gonna
Nobody
ult.
sees that.
Oh.
Boostio's already dead,
Jonah
and
P are
Asuna
gonna
did not
activate
get
both Boostio
killed.
and Asuna. Not looking good for 100 Thieves. Jogamo is ready to
Oh,
activate from the back of the
that's
site as Valen gets
He
two.
literally crashed
This
into
is
the
looking
first
like
wall.
an
That was
overtime
brutal.
pro
Yo, that was
matchup.
disgusting.
Is Xander
Dude,
is
the way
left
Asuna
versus
came down the
five.
art
And
steps
they
and
already
crashed
knew
into
that
the
it was
wall
towards
was
middle. The wall
hilarious.
was activated
It was like a
there.
race
They was
car.
watching for that
Did I
push.
predict that?
But the
Yeah,
spike is out in the
yeah,
open.
yeah.
Oh, he gets the first
No
pick though
middle
to
ground
Trent
for Asuna
before
there.
he gets jammed. And
It's
forced to
actually
fall back.
hilarious.
Oh, but like they did
Looking
nothing, like
grim
flash,
here
like
for G-
flash
or
for
100
him,
Thieves, rather.
something, anything.
There wasn't really like a set play for it. It was like Asuna just go.
Unless Xander
Yeah, they're literally with 5 arts.
Challenger Xander that we know he
It
can
seems
do.
like they get too excited at the finish line, huh?
No, right? It's just there's too many. There's too many.
How they
They
play.
almost had a chance there.
30 seconds
At
left.
least already on the lurk.
And now they hide from him. They're like, you know what? Let's not. Okay,
I mean, it
skip
definitely
the
felt
scam
like,
through.
let's
That's
just
shot
end the
they
game.
needed.
Yeah, and both times,
Ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen, we are
It's
all
Bangkok
tied
all
up.
over.
Group. A glass cannon op. In the hands of
Crazy.
Cryo to try to hold up towards B.
Cryo.
It's a
Oh, he's getting
perfect read
active.
to start.
Oh,
The
wait.
OT went
Oh,
in favor
wait.
of 100 Thieves last time, but this
Oh,
is completely
no!
different. Cryo misses. and actually turns before he activates the gate crash.
Oh my
enough
God.
time for him to go
He
down
missed
to
the
hands
freebie.
of
They were not
G2.
aware.
Now
They just swung.
They have to reset themselves.
That was almost Wait, he still died? How?
They're falling left
Wait, he
and
chased
right
him down?
in
Or he
1v1s.
repeats?
A 4v5, they had to try to make a play to
shit,
find
he chased
information,
him, I
and
think.
both of them on each
What?
extremity
That
get punished.
fast?
On an overextension, unfortunate miss from Cryo, shooting between 2 players on a double swing. And we go back
They should know
to
what
the
to do.
game plan of G2,
They cleared that.
trying to find the KJ util and trying to
This
take
is
down
like the Gamble
Busio
B
to
angle.
B-site. But
It's nothing
thankfully,
short
Arsenal is still
of
there.
a
The
miracle.
crossfire is being
Wait, it's
set
an
up.
awesome spot.
That is the silver lining of the last stand potential
Oh
for
my.
100
Double
Thieves
to
on their
spawn.
defense.
All the throws go out. Hopefully they shoot
Wait.
that for Busio so he can stay alive a little
Oh,
bit
no, he's
longer in
there.
that position because he's
Oh, he's
actually still
fucked.
got a good spot now. He's tethered. He's known. Jogamo's going to clean that one up, but Jog took a lot of damage. He's looking for
Wow,
a sign,
Jogamo
and
played
he's
that
got
so
enough
fucking
coverage
well.
to
Holy
keep it
shit.
going. G2
What?
get a flawless
It all started with
first
Cryo whiffing
overtime
on
round,
that shot there.
13
Yeah,
to 12.
he had a
Yeah,
Game point,
freebie.
G2.
He had a freebie. He dodged the
G2
util
able to crawl
perfectly.
back, claw back, and take the lead back
I mean,
in
he
the
kept him in the
series.
game. He's
I don't think any of
Oh
these
my
teams are
God.
humming right now. This is intense.
oh my god. And
It
then he
comes
chased
down now to
there?
G2. Can they actually close this
Really
out?
what?
He doesn't
To
call
knock
timeout.
out 100 Thieves.
Yeah,
What?
he should, right?
How do you not call
And 100
timeout?
Thieves
You
are
have a
trying to move in
timeout.
as a
It's
group.
match point.
Maybe-
What are you-
Back into
what
a
are you
B main
saving it
control.
for?
Yeah, probably should.
Maybe he heard the
Focusing
call and
with
he liked
Busio
it.
still on the
Yeah.
right side.
You know, this
Strat
is
they've
an
run
issue I always
numerous
have,
times
which is
throughout the map
just also
already.
second, just get your
So they
team
know
to
they
just
want to get a
chill.
little bit of info here
Take a
After
deep
getting
breath.
flawless.
and then see if they can
Yeah.
move the map. A kill moves them
After
forward.
getting
And throwing
flawless.
round 24 where it's forced
They're
overtime.
going to go ahead and drone
I don't
pretty
know.
early, or
We
clone,
don't
I
know.
should say, pretty early. They're committed somewhat to B here, so
Probably
it's
should.
going to be
but-
tough for them to get out if Busio loses any
This is
info in
a
it.
go be. Hope for the
And
best.
he's going to go ahead and now already start
Well,
to
they
rotate
do
over, so
have-
this is the commit. They want this, fans.
Drones are alive.
Everything's going to stop them.
Leaf,
Asna's
if Leaf
Cool.
gets this, they're doomed.
HP is slowly going down, trying to avoid
Oh,
everything.
God.
And Valen punishes
Alan
him.
got it.
Runs through, Valen runs into the side, the controller on G2's side. No, Busio's gonna be
Wait,
able to
wait,
get free, though.
Busio?
What is
Wait,
this from
what
the
is
IGL?
happening?
Busio
Oh
continuing to run
my
in with
God!
his
What
team
did
moving as a
Busio
pack,
just
just like you
do?
said they needed
Busio get
Oh my god, Busio!
Wait, he actually just did some unholy
And now he got,
shit.
and he got the
It looks like
KJ
we're
ult
going
because of
to
it.
Uno
He just did
And he
some
got the KJ.
unholy shit.
The triple
Wait,
kill out from
Busio
Busio
fucking put on
activates
the cape.
lockdown, and yeah,
Oh
we
my
look
God.
That's
we'll
like the
go
most
into a double
unwinnable
overtime
situation.
play.
After you lose the entry frag and you have to run through the long smoke.
Just to play.
No,
Like-
he actually like almost like transferred on 3 people.
We have to see that
Not
again.
gonna happen.
Jesus.
Saying,
Cryo,
Busio,
who
you can
missed an
stand up.
I want a
crucial
replay.
opshot
You can
in the
definitely
but you know,
previous round,
Busio's-
is able to get that
Oh,
easy
they need
kill
to
on the
No, it's
target.
call a timeout. Busio's
You
calling
can
a
bring the confidence back
five
into this
A-man
match.
defense
Reset
push.
that. It's a sigh of relief. Never happened, right?
Worked.
Never happened.
Reset. You're good. You're good.
Oh,
about
wow.
that. At
wait,
least
this
if
is
you're
his
Cryo.
second like fucking insane transfer.
That's twice now that
It is,
Busio
it is.
in
He's
this
good for
field
those.
three.
Wait,
Josh was like, no, we won that round. We
to
won
get
that
a
round.
triple
It was
kill.
over. We won the match. 5v4 and then
Instinctual
4v3.
in that
we won.
moment, and we saw it
Yeah.
there. Coming through just a little bit
Wait,
for Busio.
on the-
Push onto A site here for 100 Thieves. They want the instant information, and they're going to have to be chasing
They're going
G2 on
5B.
this
Oh,
round because they're moving
everybody's on
just as
A.
fast towards B. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Busio.
Wait, he got
gonna
scammed.
die.
He got
Back, trying
scammed.
to actually get that spam through the
Yeah.
screen. Yeah, that
Another
little
wall
wall.
No.
Yeah,
Who's
not
doing
looking
this?
good.
Where's
The way the
Cryo?
G2 is picking up their attack rounds is
There's
so
no middle
brute
ground.
force and quick.
Coming through.
Do not see 100 Thieves having a good time on these as we keep switching sides.
And this time, at least 3 players
Oh,
to
that's
go back
impossible.
towards B main to support Leaf. And while this happens, I mean, he gives it up.
Shit.
Asuna is moving back towards street, but that means that Salvos will be ready. Valen could
I
start
missed it.
falling
What
back.
was the
Probably
streak
has
goal?
another star to work with. Waiting for it to probably regen. Actually has no stars left. Using it now for the execution for the side of G2.
Go, go.
Oh, it's so tough. Just everybody on the other side. Jog making the shot on Asuna as he had so many targets to dodge and prepare for.
Another flawless,
That is gonna
another
be
flawless.
Another flawless overtime
craziest
round for
overtime.
G2's attack side.
We're gonna fake A with the fade and then go
No, we're
B.
just gonna stand still and then
You're
sprint.
just still playing the 4-1. 100 Thieves are slowly walking into this one. Back into street to try to clear out that spot. He gets spotted by the Prowler too.
They slide in. Spike is actually on this play. Asuna had to pick it up
Oh,
on the way
Cryo
around.
died first.
Oh, this
again.
is bad. This is bad. The spike is there, but they're able to actually trade this. Possibly pick it back up. Yeah, a little bit of a
3v4?
3v4,
30 seconds?
Thieves here to
30
G2's
30 seconds left.
Gotta get their third guy with
But
them.
the wall is down, so 100 Thieves can start walking into this. But the more that they
Oh
wait,
my
They gave them the
it's
ace,
the perfect
yeah.
area with the salvos to delay.
G2 made the comeback. They put the pressure on
there
each
we go.
round. They're now
Salvos
giving
right
up a
when he
little
goes
bit of the
to
space here on the round that could be
I
there as
missed
the
them.
Gonna
plant
get the
comes
plant.
through.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, I missed
Waiting on
them.
the salvos
Missed.
for that, and Boostio is going to be forced to put it on the right side, and the mollies aren't to pause the plant. They're to pause
Whoever
the
gets the
entry
next
back
kill
into the
wins.
site.
That's my prediction.
One kill gives
3v4.
Boostio an ult.
Can he find it? You see him kind of peeking out, looking for it right through the window. Boostio does not get haunted, but he does get spammed for a moment. Xander answers with one
Xander.
3v3
Oh.
as they start to enter the site. 100 Thieves trying to stay alive in this series, trying
20
to stay
seconds.
alive from the elimination. The jump over is not enough. It's gonna be kills from
Oh my god, that crossfire was kind of
Out in
insane.
the open.
That crossfire was sick.
Smoke to isolate.
That
it.
crossfire was
G2
sick.
right into the
That was
opening.
good.
And you're playing
That
the bait
crossfire
and
was
switch.
sick.
16-14.
Boostio being selfless. Just at
Rob
the
called it. He
corner.
did call it. He did call it.
So they can
The
re-swing
next
on the
kill
side
wins
of
the round.
Re-swing towards main.
I got you guys
Yeah,
for
the
taking
rest.
home.
You're like, yeah,
One
it's on
player
you now.
as they
I
now
did my
pull the
thing.
furthest one away back to the team.
He should keep the space.
Asuna was
good.
overcommitted
Yeah.
here with the Phantom.
Oh,
Now with more util coming through,
no.
he's forced to fall back, and nobody really
Oh,
from
they're gonna
100
go
Thieves are
B2, yeah.
rotating yet. And there's such a huge gap. Look at that.
They're
There's
leaving.
nothing holding for information on the side of 100 Thieves. This is a perfect
They're just
timing now for Leaf
jogging
to start
around.
activating and pinching into the side, especially now that the Prowler misses and doesn't
Holy
get
fuck, holy
information.
fuck, holy fuck.
Wait, they're not
They
gonna
have to anchor
rotate?
up now for EU.
They have no street,
and
no
for
B
Asuna,
control.
or
Oh
to
my
play
god,
soft
he's
side
so
and give
dead.
it up.
Oh, he's trying to find a way to stand. Where to stand? Leaf takes down EU. You talked about how free that street side was. Trent turns
Oh my
onto
goodness.
Asuna to
The B
take him
defense
out,
has
and
not been
the
defending.
heavy-handed defense over at A does not pay off after the timeout for 100 Thieves as they're forced to rotate.
I see the TP from John
3v5
well.
retake?
Get damage from his own teammate Salvo just to get that space.
Yeah.
I don't
Now
think
to
so,
flip
man.
retake, you have to come up huge for 100 Thieves. You need a miracle now to win the round.
Xander with one. Is
Xander
it going
got
to be
one.
enough?
Oh,
No,
they
they're
need
not
the
turning.
second
They don't
one.
have
Nope.
the angles.
He's
And
off,
they
he's
can
off.
just see him in
Wait.
Joggamo's
He's got plenty of time. He's got plenty of
Two
time.
left,
He's got
though.
plenty of
It looks
time.
like it's going to be half. He knows where one is coming from, but now his back
he
is to
didn't
the
get half.
firepower of Trent, too, in this situation.
It's pretty tough.
10
It's
seconds.
so tough. G2 are just going to toy
Yeah,
with
he needed to get
Cryo
half
on
there.
this one. The time is gone for the
Speak.
defuse.
Now he's
Joggamo hits the
stuck.
final shot. Anyways, 15-14.
Nice try.
G2
Yeah, he had to get half.
Something out of it, but that was
another
on
attack
almost.
round.
He almost.
Made something
If
out
he
of it.
got, if he had half, he had a
Check
On
your
the
board
initial
on
one,
that,
yeah.
on that score line.
Now G2
No, they just
back
keep
at
responding.
series
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
They're playing a 2-1-2 information for Streets that was missed by 100 Thieves in the previous round.
Ooh. Asuna on a solo
Oh,
mission.
100 Thieves had 12-11?
Did 100
Activates
Thieves?
wall.
Oh, yeah,
Finds
they
a fight
did.
he
Remember,
might
they all
want.
ran
It's just
crazy
Asuna go
deep.
kill.
Like-
Nobody can help
Oh,
him
they
right
rushed
now.
A, they rushed
This is
A on the
literally
12-11,
their stretch.
yeah.
He's
Ran in,
feeling
like,
it.
they
He
didn't
asked
plant,
for
they
it.
ran in.
They're going to
Oh,
give it to
oh
him.
my
He
God.
dashes in, but Valen's going to shut him down.
He's
So
just
1-for-1 now.
Like,
Valen taking a bit of
Valen?
damage. They figured out where he is, and it's pretty much the same setup that 100 Thieves has, so they
I guess
need
at this point
upper
with Austin,
if you get
defense,
one,
you're
and they
happy.
do,
Believe.
fans.
If you got
Wait, I've
one
never seen
kill,
Cryo
it's good
jump in my
enough.
life.
But here comes the
Yeah, that
double
was
play
a-
from G2.
I've never seen him
That's
jump
probably
for
not
They
so
expected
were,
by
were
100
like
Thieves.
fucking leveling up during the
Probably
match.
try to stall. Probably gonna try to find information.
They're like unlocking new shit.
Trent with salvos.
Oh no!
Here comes the hit.
He wide
Oh,
swung
we lost
that?
They're waiting for that
Smoker.
TP coming in from Cryo.
was
He's not
big.
going to
They
take it, though.
pinched.
The fake TP to get rid of that gate crash.
Trent shot it.
Oh,
They wanna
they're
keep
gonna
it
jump.
at the site.
Tapping it.
Shoot.
V2 is
1-2.
halfing it. He is
Oh, they're
halving
letting
it.
him get half.
He's not
It's
halving
getting
it, he's
risky,
sticking
though.
it.
It's
He's
getting very
sticking it.
risky.
He's
Oh,
sticking it.
Oh,
That's it. They shut down the
Wow.
heist.
That's how it
G2
ends?
eliminate
I thought they
100
hold on
Thieves and
there.
now
Oh
move on
my
in playoffs.
god. Oh my god.
Had
What
to
a
come down to
game.
Trent on a 1v1.
Damn, that was a crazy game, bro. That was a crazy
Nah,
It was
game.
labored, but
They threw
G2
so hard.
is able to move on.
Oh, yeah, that last round they should have won, right? The 4v3. Well, to be fair,
Pushed to the limit in these
G2 was in
final
a
games here.
4v3
You are
that they
seeing
lost as
G2
well
be
in the
tested,
previous, but
and it
yeah.
was one hell of a day.